Guys, what is going on? It's good to see you guys, man. It's good to see you. Oh. You know, here we are, guys. Yep. All right, guys. So we haven't done a video on this in a while, guys, but I think we did one a couple months ago about all these chicks that are throwing their babies away. You know, but guys, what's this chick's name? We'll break some other news too, but let me pull up the story here really fast. Hold on. Let's see. Hey guys, I'm gonna drop the link in the Discord for people who want to come on up first. Let's do that. 1 second, and guys, make sure that you join the Discord, guys. We do after hours here on Sundays. We have a lot of fun, and yeah, guys, it's really fun community. So, guys, make sure to head in there. Anyone who wants to come on up, just hit the link. Oh, hold on, my screens are making mixed up here. And oops, what happened? I'm all over the place, guys. Hold on. 1 second, guys. Okay. All right, guys. So, Keyshawn, what's up, dude? Laughing Man's here. What's up, man? Good to see you. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Where is my Rage Eye? What's up, dude? Good to see you, my friend. Good to see you. Josh is here. Love Your Voice is here. Steve is here. What's up, Steve? Good to see you. Good to see you, man. Oops. Good to see you, man.
I'm as mad as hell, and I'm not going to take this anymore.
Let me see. Red Door is here. DTM is here. Steve25 is here. Let's get DTM is here. What's up, guys? So, guys, yeah. Guys, all right. I'm gonna give you guys a little preview of I think Friday's live is a Ponytail Patrol is useless. Guys, right? But guys, here, let's break some news here really fast. Guys, let's start here. Let's see. A snowboard. I see you, man. Your camera's still on, so if you want to have it on, I can bring you up. But if I can wait till bring. Okay, I see you, dude. You can turn your camera off now. So, okay, so guys, check this out. Hold on. There we are. Guys, let me know if you've seen this clip, guys. Look at this. Guys, this is a preview of, I think, Friday's live, right?
And here is another example of that. This is at a Hooters restaurant where two female officers are trying to subdue a male suspect, and they cannot do it.
Look.
Oh, yeah, he's laughing at them.
First of all, look at this freaking quote unquote officer on the left, guys. Come on.
I believe in you. Whoever wins, I believe in you.
Yeah, so look, he has his phone in his hand.
He's getting it.
He's probably some drunk migrant too. You know what I'm saying? Look, they can't get him down. Look at
She
that.
just said please because a male bystander in the restaurant asked them, do you guys want me to help you?
Look at
And
that.
she responds frantically, please.
And guys, they get paid the same as the as the male officers too. Useless.
Well, the cops can't do their jobs. They cannot subdue a 140-pound Hispanic guy, but that guy did.
It took this guy like 5 seconds. He's done walking away. They didn't even use the tools that they have on their belt. They didn't use pepper spray. They didn't use a taser. They didn't put them at gunpoint. There's many things they could have done, but again, outmatching a male.
Hey Josh, can you drop that video in the Discord? He says there's a body cam where a female went to detain a male and couldn't get the guy to put his hand behind his back, so she had to de-escalate until a man arrived, basically, right? Guys, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the super chat button. Guys, we hit 26,000. Let's go, guys. Look at that, man. Guys, man, on the 27. Let's go, man. You know? So, guys, now we'll have the 26K special. Guys, thanks for all the support, man. You know? Like, this is absolutely insane. I didn't know that. Josh, then just email it to me, dude. You know what I'm saying? Snowboard, where'd you go?
Strength is something they just physically cannot do, which is exactly the same reason why we believe that men shouldn't be playing in female sports, because it's no match. There's no comparison.
Yeah.
I mean, bless their hearts. They're trying to do a job that is tough. It's just not for them. Might want to look into baking or homemaking.
Guys, here we go.
Good evening. I'm Paul Adler. Attacked on the job. It's a stark reality for nurses. Punched, kicked, and slapped. It's becoming all too common in places of care. National trends show increasing.
Well, guys, I thought that all these nurses were all strong and independent, right?
I am woman, hear me roar, in numbers too big to ignore.
Right, guys? Strong and independent until freaking drugged out Cletus and, crazy PCP'd out Pookie slaps it in the head, you know?
Rates of workplace violence in healthcare and hospitals right here in the Ozarks, no exception. On your sides, Ashley Reynolds shares a local nurse's story and what's being done about the problem.
Don't get me wrong, it has crossed my mind of, is my life worth this job? Because there's times where, in that moment, I was that fearful for my life.
Well, who did you vote for, right, guys? Who did you vote for? If you defund the police, if you elect these woke DAs and woke judges where it's a revolving door and all these criminals and crackheads and junkies are all getting onto the street, where do you think that they're going to end up? In your hospital, you morons.
CER nurse Christine Anderson thought she might die while taking care of a patient. She was attacked last summer by someone she called a regular in the ER.
They were there for self-harm, and this individual attacked me in front of multiple coworkers and essentially threatened to kill me, put her hands on me, threw me around the room, pulled my hair out, spat in my face, spat on my shirt. Her hands and my hair kind of like this. It was trying to throw my head against the wall. And the public safety team, essentially the officer, put his arm between my head and the wall so she couldn't, my head was slamming his arm.
So he was your buffer.
He was my buffer.
She decided to file a police report. The woman was charged with assault. The case is pending. And that was not the first time she was brutally attacked.
I had a patient throw me through a glass wall about 12 years ago and put me in the ER. It's not okay for us to be fearful to come to work to care for patients in need.
It's just not part of the job. And we have to do better.
That's Michelle Holt, director of nursing.
Think back to when you were in nursing school.
Mm-hmm.
Did they ever talk about this?
No. No, I would have never imagined that our nurses and caregivers in general would face such a thing.
How common is it?
It's very common.
Like every day?
I would say, yeah.
Look at that,
On
guys.
your side, fold the numbers.
Look at that.
Springfield police say within the last year, there were 38
Montrell, what's up, dude? Good to see you, man. Joseph Johnson, how's it going? Sith Lord, hey, man, how you been, man? Long time. Good to see you.
reported assaults on hospital workers at Cox North. At Cox South, 43. Mercy had the highest number of reported assaults, 48.
And that's just what's reported. I mean, so many things, you know, I get smacked. I move on with my day to take care of the rest of my patients, right?
Hull also says some nurses are hesitant to file police reports and follow through with court proceedings because they often must share their info, like their name and address. Mercy has what's called BERT. That's a behavioral intervention response team. When there's a problem, trained nurses, public safety, and management answer the call to help. There's
What? No officers, no armed officers. That makes perfect sense. Yeah, let's call a bunch of other nurses to protect nurses from nug. That makes perfect sense.
increased training for high-risk areas like the ER, ICUs, and behavioral health. Hull says every attack
They start handing out nunchucks and tasers, right, guys? Come on now.
is investigated to better prepare for the next one.
And we have seen nurses leave the bedside, nursing altogether, just because violence has become such an issue. You hear nurses say sometimes that it's part of the job, and it's just not. It's not part of the job.
Should there be stricter punishment for those who harm you?
Yes.
Those that knowingly.
See? Look at that, guys. This is why you don't put these 304s in charge of anything. She should have said yes. Yes, if anyone harms a nurse, they should, or a medical practitioner, whatever, in the course of their duties, they should be buried under the jail. But of course, well, if they knowingly do so, because we have to understand where they're coming from. You absolute dunderhead. This chick deserves every single spin kick, tiger uppercut, crackhead kick she gets. What an absolute dunderhead, man. Look at that, guys.
You stupid woman.
Clown world. Adrian the Great. What's up, dude?
Harm us that are vindictive in their actions. I feel like that our judicial system doesn't always prosecute those individuals.
It's a community problem. It's a crisis, and it's going to take everybody to speak up.
Well, who did you vote for? Right, guys? Who did they vote for?
Mercy has representation in Jeff City to support legislation that better protects special victims like nurses. And by the way,
All right, guys. Now here, let's guys, have you heard of this superintendent story out of Des Moines, Iowa? Guys, he's an illegal. He was getting paid $300,000 a year. He was registered to vote. Guys, absolutely insane. Check this out.
Just what is going on with the Des Moines public school system? For starters, the Justice Department's Civil Rights Division is looking into alleged race-based discrimination in hiring for Des Moines public schools, which it says violates federal law. But really, that news is just the cherry on top. The district of 30,000 students is already swept up in uncertainty surrounding its now former school superintendent.
Look at this, guys.
Ian Roberts stepped down earlier today after he was arrested by ICE on Friday. Roberts is a native of Guyana and a former Olympic athlete who has served Des Moines Public Schools since 2023. A noon deadline came and went for Roberts to confirm his citizenship to the school board. The story is fast becoming a...
Look at that, guys. Look at this, guys. Now, guys, people say that America is racist. If that's the case, guys, how did this guy manage to get a $300,000 a year job? Right? If America is so racist, right? He's not a citizen. I guarantee that his education credentials are not even real, right? And he managed to get a $300,000 per year job. Look at that.
Legal nightmare for Roberts and a PR nightmare for the people who hired him. News Nation's investigative correspondent Rich McHugh has been digging into Robert's record and found that some things are not adding up.
Right? How are you? It's unusual for ICE agents to arrest Midwestern school superintendents, and it's even more unusual for those superintendents to be found in possession of a loaded handgun,
Look at that!
blade hunting knife, and thousands of dollars in cash. But the case of Ian Roberts is anything but usual.
It's complex, it's difficult, and there are a lot of what I would call a myriad of issues that are involved.
The lie detector determined that was a lie.
Anytime anyone uses that wording, they're full of crap, guys. It's complex. There's a myriad of issues. No, there's not. Guys, here's the thing. And Snowboard, cook with me here. You think this dunderhead, he would just take the job, make his money, and keep his head down, right? Snowboard, if someone gave you a $300,000 per year job that you weren't qualified for in a country that you weren't legally supposed to be in, would you be riding around with an illegal gun in your car and all this cash and doing dirt? Or would you just get up, go to work, and go the hell home?
No. I'd be very quiet and start squirreling away that money.
Yeah. Stupid.
When the news broke that ICE arrested Roberts, initially, Des Moines School Board Chair Jackie Norris called for radical empathy.
Are you still calling for radical
empathy?
And is the board taking any responsibility for his hiring?
Hey, she can get it, man. Homegirl right here. How you doing? I don't even know who that. Like, look at that. Look at those are called DSLs, guys. If you didn't know, this chick.
She's like all these babes. You get their pilot lit, they can suck start a leaf blower.
There was nothing in the information that was given to us to allude to any.
Dude, if this is not a Karen, I don't know who is. And look at freaking McTorta behind her. You know what I'm saying?
Question about his citizenship.
One question raises another, and straight answers are in short supply. Where was Roberts born? When a reporter asked him last year, he dodged the question.
Dodge, dip, duck, dive, and dodge. Right, guys? Vintage. Okay, guys, there are these people, these lawyers and these immigration people, where they will go and find deceased people's socials. And that's what they work under and buy houses and businesses under.
Where were you born? Where did you grow up?
Sure. Yeah. So both parents are from Guyana, South America. So I spent most of my formative years between Guyana and Brooklyn, New York.
ICE says he entered the U.S. on a student visa in 1999 and received a removal order in May 2024. Athletic competition records cite his birth date as December 18th, 1973. But court records and his 2017 marriage certificate list December 18th, 1970 as his birth date. His voter registration in Maryland says 1970. Roberts' academic record even more confusing. His LinkedIn, an impressive number of schools, a bachelor from Coppin State University, master's degree, St. John's, Morgan State University. For years, he went by Doctor. St. John's.
Please.
You've been had. You've been took. You've been hoodwinked, bamboozled, led astray, run amok.
And then he says that he went to Harvard. And then he's saying that he's an incoming MBA candidate at MIT. Come on!
You've been had. You've been took. You've been hoodwinked, bamboozled, led astray, run amok.
Hey, Snowboard, have you ever seen a guy that does like stolen valor? And the guy will okay, they're those guys that claim that they were military, and it's always these morons. Look, they always tell super tall tales, right? They're like, oh, well, I'm not only was I in the military when they weren't, but I was a Green Beret or I was Special Forces. It's like, dude, no, you weren't, right? But guys, there's even a small group of guys who were actually in the military, who might have been like airborne or might have been, done some cool stuff, but then they have to lie about that. That's not enough. But you guys know who Tim Kennedy is? Guys, anyone in the chat, let me know if you know who Tim Kennedy is, right? So he's an MMA fighter who was an actual Army Ranger, right? So you would think that would be badass enough. He's an MMA fighter. He fought for like world championships in Strikeforce and stuff. And he was a Ranger or a Green Beret. I don't. But then he had to go and say, "Oh, well, I have 2 silver stars and a bronze star," and took out whole friggin' legions of friggin' Al Qaeda. It's like, why do you have to do this? Why? You were an actual Green Beret. Is that not enough? But you got to say that you were friggin' John Wick in the desert? Why? Why? He wrote a book and stuff, and everyone's calling him out. He's just stupid. So.
Confirmed he got a master's, but not a doctorate degree. His official bio says he completed programs at Morgan State, but Morgan State tells us no. Quote, Ian Roberts did not receive any degree or certificate from Morgan State University.
Look at that.
Roberts left his last position at Mill Creek High Township in Pennsylvania for the job here. In a note, Mill Creek Township says he passed all clearances, including an FBI background check. But in 2020, at the time of his hiring in Mill Creek, the school board there raised questions about his background. According to minutes of their board meetings we obtained, Dr. Roberts lacked the educational certificate from his educational facilities that he obtained his doctorate.
You referred to him as Dr. Roberts. Can you tell us which institution he received his doctorate from?
Yes, it was, I know it, the International.
Got yourself, and now you're stuck in a bind, you dumb. Look at that.
School, Trident International, right?
Trident International University, an online
school, of course it was.
As many in the community rally around his case in solidarity,
of course,
some parents
look at these losers.
Of course they are. Guys, they're gonna show up and show their ass with this chick, all of it, right? Ugh. And
that's like 2 trips.
Yeah, and just to look like absolute fools. You know what I'm saying?
Solidarity. Some parents with kids in the district have had enough.
Even if you take, was he here legally or not, when he was stopped and then he took off and he fled, and then they found a loaded gun, a fixed blade knife, and $3,000 in cash in his car, that enough is, I'm done.
That mom, Jen Cronin
Guys,
says,
please, guys, here. I'm gonna be dead serious here. Let me just pump the brakes. If you're gonna wear any type of a suit, guys, don't be fat, please. Guys, get in shape. Guys, come on, man. How can you be like a lawyer, anyone who's on television? Guys, don't be overweight, get in shape. No one's asking you to be freaking Michael Phelps or any type of like Olympic athlete, because at least look good in a suit. Come on, man.
Instead of radical empathy from the school board, she wants to see radical transparency and accountability. Ian Roberts, his attorney, says he's working to have his deportation order stayed and wants to reopen his immigration case. Elizabeth?
Is he still there, Rich? Where is he tonight?
It's unclear. We believe.
All right, guys, here we go.
I know where he should be.
KCCI has been working for the last 3 days to
Yep.
establish a timeline of where and when Roberts was employed, where he went to school, and earned his degrees.
KCCI's Bo Bowman has been reaching out to every known workplace and learning institution Roberts has on his resume. He joins us with what he's discovered. Bo.
Yeah, Ben, Stacy, one thing to note, many of the school districts and universities I reached out to, they're not able to share a whole lot of information because it's a personnel matter or it's protected by FERPA. They're just able to tell me when Roberts was there and what his job title was.
Roberts was a 1998 graduate from Coppin State University in Baltimore, Maryland, confirmed to KCCI by the school on Monday through a statement from the university president, where he said Roberts was, quote, a standout scholar and athlete during his undergraduate studies. St. John's University said over the next 2 years, Roberts worked toward and earned his master's degree in social studies. Roberts was first hired in 2001 to teach at Baltimore City Public Schools. The district tells us he was a teacher for 5 years, a resident principal for 1 year, and a principal for 2 years. During that time, Roberts also attended Morgan State University in Baltimore from fall 2002 until spring 2007. The school tells KCCI he was pursuing his doctorate degree but did not receive one. Roberts then spent time working in the District of Columbia Public Schools, St. Louis Public Schools, a school district in Oakland, California, and served as a superintendent at Mill Creek Township School District in Erie, Pennsylvania. That district sent KCCI a statement just before 5 o'clock Monday, stating they received all required clearances while hiring Roberts, including an FBI background check and an I-9 form. The district says they never received any information regarding the expiration of Roberts' work authorization. Roberts left Mill Creek to take the job in Des Moines. In the press release where Des Moines Public Schools first announced Roberts' hiring in 2023, the district said Roberts earned his doctorate degree from Trident University, a private for-profit.
This guy's clothes getting more and more zesty.
He's like Urkel.
Look at this guy. What are you wearing, dude? Has anyone who dresses like this, dude? Come on, man. Like, what are you doing? Absolutely.
Beta male.
Online University.
Women put this guy in power.
Yeah.
Women put this guy
KCCI
in
reached
power.
out to Trident to confirm his
100%.
degree, but we have not yet heard back.
We're going to work to continue to update that timeline as
What a joke. And then, guys, hold on. Let's do this.
So did he get through the whole school thing without anyone checking his credentials? Or
Yeah.
Whether he was allowed to be in the country?
Yeah.
Like, just failure after failure on every single level. Those people should be fired, completely gone.
Everyone involved should be fired.
New tonight at 9, the U.S. Department of Justice securing indictments against 3 women.
You know, she's about 15 to 20 years past the wall, but I'd smash on the left. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I thought you were going to say on the right.
Yeah, right. No, she's all snowboards. He's got the freaking forklift ready and everything. Yeah.
I'll take the orangutan. I'll give her some tang.
She's like all these babes. You get their pilot lit, they can start a leaf blower.
Women they accuse of following and harassing an ICE agent.
Well, it's a case we first told you about earlier in the week. And now, KCAL News assignment editor Mike Rogers is the charging documents. And one of the women the feds are still looking for, Mike?
That's right, Pat and Rudabay. You know, we heard about this earlier in the week right here on KCAL when our Jeff Nguyen interviewed the acting U.S. attorney for the Central District of California, Bill Asaley. He had talked to us about agents being doxxed and followed home. And now we are seeing the charging case, the indictment in one of those cases that Mr. Asaley was referring to. Now, in this case, according to the indictment, 3 women followed an ICE agent from a courthouse in downtown LA to his home in Baldwin Park. The indictment accuses them of live streaming the whole event, providing the agent's address throughout the time they were following him, and then shouting at him and his neighbors once he got home to that home in Baldwin Park. Now, one of the women they're still looking for. I want to show you the photo here. This released to us by the U.S. Attorney's Office. It is a DMV photo of Cynthia.
Why don't they have all this for take all this passion to try and help out the homeless veterans? You know what I'm saying? It's crazy.
Any kind of good, a good deed.
Cynthia Raygoza. She is a 37-year-old of Riverside. The U.S. Attorney's Office says Raygoza was the one who had the car that drove the 3 to the home there in Baldwin Park. They have not been able to locate her and are currently looking for her. Now, this is one of 2 cases that have been come to our desk this week regarding doxing and following of federal agents. Now, this case in particular seems to be immigration related. The second case, which was the doxing case, happened before all of the immigration raids started. But either way, acting U.S. Attorney Bill Asaley says it's unacceptable.
This is about intimidation and harassment because they can't get their way. They try to sue us, that lost in the courts. They can't get Congress to change the laws. We're not going to stop enforcing immigration laws. And so what they're resorting to is extremism and intimidation to try to get the agents to not do their jobs. And that's not going to happen either.
One of the women involved in this case is from Colorado. She is already in federal custody after being accused of assaulting a federal agent. Now, this is a secondary charge to the one that she is already facing. And again, law enforcement still looking for that third suspect in this case. We'll have more as soon as they give it to us, guys.
Now, guys, we'll watch
the 12 people that
one more thing here, and then we'll get into the topic. And Anonymous, I'm glad that you're here because I want to show you this. Hold on.
I was just going to say before you do, AJ, but this is exactly what those women were doing. That they're good little revolutionaries. That's exactly what these people are. They're not American. These people don't see themselves as American, right? They see themselves like world citizens.
Yeah.
They have no affection for where you guys live, like your history, nothing. In fact, they hate it.
Yeah.
And they
Yep.
just want to be bombarded with different people to have like a people slop, basically.
Yeah, well, here's the thing. They want to go from place to place, living off other people and
Yeah.
tearing down what other people built. Which is why, guys, I honestly think that you should have either X amount of assets, meaning like retirement, like debt to income, a house, or
Savings.
something or savings where they can say that you have enough skin in the game to actually vote.
I agree with this,
I'm
actually.
dead ass.
I
So, like,
agree,
if you
yeah.
have like more than like $10,000 in the bank with no debt, it should be like a debt. If you have 40, like, not counting your mortgage, right? Like they should count your debt against your savings. They should, if you have property, then you can automatically vote, right? Some type of system like that.
You own a
Or they should
business.
have, own a business. You should take like a literacy test. You know what I'm saying? Because this is just ridiculous. You did take a test to vote. I mean, to drive, but not to vote.
Well, I can't believe that you guys do like electric voting.
Yeah.
Like I've in the UK, it's all done on paper. It's basically you can like even like mail-in stuff.
Oh,
is
that's another thing
extremely
about
rare.
this guy. He's a registered Democrat voter. This superintendent guy.
Oh, well, yeah, of course.
Yeah,
he is.
Yeah, guys,
He works
that's
in the
why
school system. Of course he is.
Yes,
and
that's
he
why
smashed a bunch of teachers and faculty, that guy. was
Yeah,
throwing
oh
it
yeah.
public.
Yeah, he was nugging around everywhere.
Yeah, he was, for
dude,
sure.
This is crazy, man.
But that's why he got in, because he was a DEI hire without having the DEI program in. Because they love that he's like, oh my God, this is the blackest guy I've ever seen. We need him involved in like our school and stuff.
Yeah.
I guarantee you that's what happened.
And
You guys
he's
hear me
immigrant,
good now?
too.
My connection was garbage.
Yeah.
Okay,
Well, I mean, he
seems
was
like
like,
it's
to be
improved.
fair to the guy, I mean, even though he did dress like a clown, at least he was like presentable. Like he wasn't like complete slob.
Yeah, yeah.
There was an actual thing where it was showing that he was a registered Democrat. And of course, you see Roland Martin. What? They're targeting this man. Is this the guy that you really want to show out for? You know?
And guys, this really infuriates me, right? Because it's like it took me so long, and I worked so hard to get my papers to come to like North America, to come to Canada, and it absolutely infuriates me when people do it the wrong way.
Yeah.
It really makes me mad. I'm sure there's other people like me as well who do it correctly, do it the right way, who are just like, screw these people.
Guys, hit the like button on the way in, guys. I'd appreciate that. Guys, look at this. Anonymous, this is for you, man. But first, I got to give you your
I'm an American who spent the last 3 years living in England, and everyone always asks me if it's as bad as they say it is or portrayed in the media right now, to which my answer is always, it's worse, because you don't understand how this affects your day-to-day life. You cannot put your purse on the back of your chair or in the chair next to you because someone will come and take it.
Talk about living in England now.
You cannot have your phone on the table because someone will walk by and take it. You cannot have your phone in your hand without it being connected to you via a strap because someone will take it. When I say someone, I mean migrants. Migrants from Muslim majority countries. Everyone knows it. No one wants to say it. And all of these crimes go unreported and unsolved. The first year I was there, 2021, I would wear my nice jewelry out and about, just like my everyday jewelry. And I would hear things happening, but I wouldn't be like completely fearful.
Well, you're also
Second
not
year,
aware
I
of the
started
damn thing
taking off
either.
my nice jewelry. Third year, I had to warn every single person that came to visit me not to wear your necklace because migrants from Muslim majority countries will come and just rip it off your neck.
It sounds like she
You
really can't.
literally have
She can't sand it.
Also African. There's a lot of African migrants in London, for example, as well, that do exactly the same thing.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Who are the ones that they say that are the most gangster? It's like the Malawis, I think. They're like the ones that are like, you know how the Russians are like, they're the ones that are like, just delete your whole family and your goldfish. That's how it's like the Malis or the Malawis. Those are the ones like you don't mess with because they'll take everybody out. You know what I'm saying? So
To make the decision if you want to live or wear nice jewelry, because you know that you'll be a target. They will kill you for your watch. They will kill you for your earrings. They will kill you for your necklace. It happens all the time. It is now the normal and what you have to center your life around in England. If I'm going to dinner wearing nice stuff, I have to get in a cab, get dropped off right in front of dinner, be escorted to the door, and then escorted back into the cab, and then I'm home. But I was lucky enough to have a porter. And even in front of my building in West London, Zone 1, which is as nice as it gets, I would hear women screaming from my flat, screaming about their phones being stolen, screaming about being scared, about being followed. You have to leave and live with the expectation that something bad is going to happen. And it's always at the hands of migrants from Muslim majority countries. The UK will fall because leftists want a virtue signal. Because these migrants, these open borders are all happening through leftist ideologies. Who you vote for matters. It affects your day to day
You vote
life.
for.
Islam?
Women vote for.
Yeah.
Well, but the problem
Not who
is,
men
is
vote
she's
for.
guys, one at a time.
She's making a lot of blanket statements when really it's a towel statement.
Hey-o!
See, what she's saying is that I would have agreed with her about a month ago. But after me going back and seeing the way that the wind has changed in a whole bunch of people's like these magic words like racism and bigotry and all this kind of stuff, nobody gives a shit anymore.
Yeah.
Like on even in the UK, no one cares.
Yeah.
And they're just like, guess what, guys? There's going to be a right-wing government in. Like that's just it. And it's like all these old parties, like the Labour and Conservative, they're done. Like their history, they're confined to the dustbins of history now. No one votes for them.
Yeah.
It's the way the Democrats are going to go, I think, in the US.
Dude, the Democrats are cooked.
Yeah, finished. Yeah.
They are cooked, guys. They have nothing. They have guys. Who are they going to run? Pete Buttigieg? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, who are their talented representatives? I
honest.
can't think of one.
Let's be
It
honest.
would be
yeah?
like it'd be like Big Mike and Oprah combo. was
I
like
thought
big
that actually.
storyline.
I was thinking Oprah and Big Mike. So yeah, or I would have thought the governor of California, whatever his name is.
Well, yeah, Gavin Newsom is a pretty.
Yeah,
good
he kind of
pick, too.
screwed it though because he's just incompetent.
Yeah. Well, what? And he's a beta male, guys. How could Gavin Newsom stand up on any national stage with his track record of running California?
Yeah,
yeah. It's literally
California is the worst it's been in 30 years. You know what I'm saying? The fires, the economy, how the cough was handled. Hollywood is leaving. Big tech is leaving.
the
California's
violence,
cooked.
crime.
Yeah, all on his watch. So
The culture of Islam, not just the religion, the culture of it, because it's a way of life, it's not a religion, is inherently incompatible with Western culture. And we need to close our borders to all of them. Because it is suicidal to think.
no, guys, she lives in the UK, so don't be surprised if because you can go to jail for saying this online.
That they will come into our
Guys, I guarantee that's what she's hoping for. You know, she said, "If you strike me down, I shall become more powerful than you can ever imagine." You know what I mean?
countries and assimilate. They're not doing it. They're harming our women and children. It's suicidal empathy. And you're literally sacrificing women and children to virtue signal. You're sacrificing our safety to say that you're a better person. And guess what? You're not. I am an American.
Now,
Well,
guys,
no, we're at war. We're at war with these people right now,
Yep.
unfortunately.
Guys, here I'm going to show you one more thing. Lock the Bounty Hunter. What's up, dude?
Hey. sign of privilege.
Look who's back, guys. How did I miss this? How did I miss Knucklehead Harris sticking her foot in her mouth about Pete butt cheek and the fact that he takes it in the rear? Right? Did you guys see this?
Oh, is she out again?
Huh?
Have they released Harris again? I thought
Watch.
To say that he couldn't be on the ticket effectively because he was gay, it's hard to hear.
No, that's not what I said.
Now, I'm not saying that, but I'm going to talk for 15 minutes and not say a word that makes any sense, right? Come on.
That he couldn't be on the ticket because he is gay.
Oh.
My point, as I write in the book, is that
she can't speak.
I was clear that 107 days in one of the most hotly contested elections for president of the United States against someone like Donald Trump, who knows no.
How drunk is she right now?
Yeah, right.
Drunk. Yeah, I was
to
thinking.
be a black woman running for president of the United States, and as a vice presidential running mate, a gay man.
So,
with the stakes being so high, it made me very sad. But I also realized it would be a real risk.
And that didn't go over with the Libiquita people.
That sounds like homophobia to me.
Yeah.
They were not happy. And guys, here's the thing, right? Knucklehead, and guys, we will get into the topic because
Mayor Pete stands a better chance than she does.
Because we have a lot.
Anything,
right? Because here's the thing: she wouldn't have got destroyed as bad if she would have probably taken on like Shapiro or Butt Cheek, right? Because Shapiro, he's a governor of Pennsylvania. But guys, why didn't she choose Shapiro?
because he's a much better speaker and sharper and everything.
No, Snowboard, dude, you of all people should know.
Is he a small hat?
He's a small hat.
Yeah.
Okay, I was gonna say that, but I didn't want to.
No, but that's the exact reason. And then all the wokes and all the pro-Palestinians were like,
"How dare you!"
So
Yeah,
she didn't
pretty
go
much.
with who should have been the obvious choice, because she would have probably won Pennsylvania at least, or had a chance. So she would have got washed either way, but she wouldn't have lost every single swing state. There might have been a chance of her getting Pennsylvania if she maybe had the governor who's pretty popular there as the running mate. You understand?
You know who they should run? You know who they should run is who's that guy who I think it's in New Jersey who had the stroke.
Fetterman.
Fetterman, yeah. Fetterman's
Pennsylvania.
actually he's kind of
He's
likable.
Pennsylvania.
Oh, he's
Yeah,
Pennsylvania.
he is kind of
Actually,
likable.
He's kind of
now, a little
likable.
bit.
I kind of like.
I kind of forgot. I was being one of the ists when I said that. His name's not Fetterman. He insisted on being called Fetter Woman. So I don't respect Fetter Woman. He insisted.
Better person, right?
Hello. Good night, everybody.
But no, he comes
Hey-o.
kind of normal compared to these people.
Yeah.
No matter how, I've been an advocate and an ally of the LGBT community my entire life. So
Lie detector determined that was a lie.
it wasn't about yeah, right. So it wasn't about any prejudice on my part, but we had such a short period of time.
What does that have to do with him being?
You can't walk this back. She basically said that an LDHD TV dude is a liability, and there's no way that you can walk that back to all these wokes that are out for her head, anyways. Guys, she had her little book signing thing. Guys, anyone who would read her book is an absolute dullard, anyways. Guys, there was Free Palestine people protesting her, and it's like she's not even running for president anymore. Like, what are you people doing?
They're
guys,
bored.
So, guys, let's talk about this really, really fast. Because, guys, there seems to be an epidemic of women that are throwing their babies in the trash, deleting their newborns. You know what I'm saying? This is everywhere.
Yeah.
We see this all the time. Because I say this all the time. Us men nowadays, we are dealing with the most anti-life, anti-family, anti-religion, anti-American, anti-capitalist narcissistic, dunderheaded group of morons that have ever lived, right? That's modern women. Because where do you think this whole thing stems from? They actually have the baby, and then we'll throw the baby in the trash, throw it in a dumpster, leave it in the toilet in a Walmart. You know what I'm saying?
What do you think? So I can answer in one word: Satan.
Yeah.
Pretty much. And the sad part is, I'm only half joking when I say that. Oh God.
Yeah. Guys,
yeah. No, like
I'm not religious at all, but I use the words demonic because, guys, demonic. That's all. Is because, guys, you could say that the whole point of a devil is someone who like devalues someone or something. That's my opinion, right? If something is demonic, it's like the ultimate evil, right? It's like there is no rhyme or reason. You can't even make sense out of it. It's so evil, and this is honestly demonic. Keep going, Locke.
Yeah, so it's interesting that you say devalue, because the other thing I was thinking of when you were listing off all of those anti-things, it's like these people devalue life itself. Like when you think about it for a second, it doesn't have to just do with children. It also has to do with people. It has to do with war. It even has to do with joy. Like you take a look at these people who support this kind of stuff. They are angry and they are miserable. They are judgmental. They have like no joy within them. And it kind of makes me wonder, it's like, dude, are you even capable of having fun? Because you look like the type of person who would walk into a party and everybody now starts finding excuses to grab their coats and get out of there. That's my theory, at least.
Yeah. That's true.
I've got a bit of a confession. I used to be okay with this in my early 20s, and now I am absolutely repulsed by this guy. And in fact, I get very angry around people who say that this is a good thing, or if it's even acceptable. Just because it's such a horrific thing to do. Like just getting rid of kids. Like it's such a horrific, evil thing.
Yeah. It says death cult. And guys, here's the thing.
Yeah.
I was talking about this earlier. Guys, they have abstinence. Guys, if they're there's no abortion. I mean baby deletion. Don't have sex.
Yeah.
Easy. Don't have sex, right?
They get offended at that.
Condoms. There's 31 different flavors of birth control. Guys, there's more flavors of birth control than there are flavors of Baskin Robbins. Baskin Robbins only has 30 flavors now, guys. They have the morning after pill. They have multiple forms of morning after pills. They have baby deletion. They can just jump on a bus, drive to a different state. Then they can just drop the baby off at a fire station. They have little cubbies now. You don't even need to give it to a person. They have little cubbies you can put the baby in.
I just heard about this. Yeah.
Yes.
It's messed up. Man.
That's crazy.
Red Talk Anna's in the house. What's going on, my friend? Where did her comment go? She says a lot of women are angry, broken, and entitled. Facts.
Oh yeah.
Guys, I'm gonna drop the link to Red Talk Anna's channel, guys. She's doing a lot of good things over there. Thanks for the $1.99, my friend.
Welcome.
Garlic croutons, dude.
Hold on, guys. Let me go to Red Talk's channel, guys. Hold on. Red Door said something here. Hold on. Red Door. Yeah, this was the chick that said that she was gonna drown her kids on like Facebook Live, and her family found her and stopped her from doing it. God. Like she was at the pool and ready to stick them under the water.
These are some true. Sorry.
These
are some truly disturbed people.
Guys,
that's messed up.
There's a whole new internet clout right there, like chasing that clout, man.
Go and check out Red Talk.
But I mean
she focuses on B dubs, dude. And dude, man, and you can go follow her on TikTok. Yo, dude, she makes these B dubs angry, dude.
Does she do interviews with people?
So she does panels and other things.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And you guys go and check her out. So she does live streams also, you know. And yeah, dude, she's pretty based. She is coming up quick, and guys, she says a lot of stuff that makes other B-dubs come for her head. But you know what? She said she talks the real talk. You know?
That's what we need, though. We need more women talking like this.
Yeah, guys.
I agree. I agree. Yeah, just subscribed on my end.
Right,
Definitely, I'm definitely checking her out. This looks like some really good content.
Yeah, guys, I'll drop the link for anyone else who wants to come up here in about 10 minutes. So yeah, guys. So snowboard Anonymous Law. Here's a video of this chick right here, because guys, we'll get into this cheerleader chick. She says, Red Talk says, I get cussed out all the time. You know what? Guys, Red Talk goes into these B-dubs TikTok lives and friggin' spars with them. Red Talk, you should go live and do and show your actual TikTok invasions. I'd watch that. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my god,
that would be so hilarious, man. Yeah, somehow
Oh,
if you could
man.
schedule it, and then we should all jump on TikTok and friggin' troll any friggin' TikToker that Red Talk and is sparring with. That'd be hilarious. But and it's so
that would
funny
be more-
because
Dude,
they can't say you're white or you're a man because she's a black woman, so their whole argument falls apart. It's just hilarious. So
Well, they just say she's a hater.
yeah,
Dude, that's freaking
or a sellout. You know what I'm saying? Please
Sell out.
come on.
Yeah, you're a.
Dude, that would be more fun than pay-per-view wrestling. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, guys, I'm telling you, anytime that there's friggin' B-dubs getting angry against the one black woman who has some sense, all it is
Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble.
Now, guys, look. This right here, I didn't hear of this story, right? So, but we will get into the other chick that's in the news right now. Because I hadn't heard of this story.
Day 3 of testimony in the Richardson trial has wrapped up in Warren County. 3 witnesses, all doctors, took the stand today to discuss forensic and medical aspects of this case.
Everything from the cause of the baby's death, what might have happened to the body after she died, and how healthy Richardson's pregnancy was, were all covered
Yeah,
today.
that's right. And 9 on your side, Josh Bazan breaks it all down for us just outside the Warren County Courthouse.
The doctor who performed the autopsy on Richardson's baby was on the stand for almost 3 hours today. At question was the cause of death and how that doctor determined it.
And can you please state your opinion?
Homicidal violence of undetermined etiology.
The doctor who performed the autopsy on Brooke Schuyler Richardson's baby saying in court that baby was murdered. She just doesn't know exactly how.
All of the evidence points to a homicide.
Dr. Susan Brown found 6 skull fractures in the baby's skeletal remains, but could not determine if those fractures happened before or after the baby died. A second expert selected by the prosecution testified those fractures happened after death. Dr. Brown says her autopsy relied on all of the evidence, including police interviews, evidence from the scene, as well as a physical autopsy of skeletal remains. An independent expert hired by the coroner's office incorrectly identified charred bones in an initial examination in July of 2017.
She came back on August 17th, and she says, I can no longer say that the remains were burned. Didn't she say that to you?
What?
Yes.
Let's get to the actual story here. Because hold on. Hold on. This is Daily Mail. Daily Mail is
Ohio
not.
cheerleader accused of killing her baby.
Daily Mail is public, right? It isn't. The Daily Mail is.
Yeah, I think you're fine with
I
Daily
saw it
Mail. I think it's
online,
Daily.
Crime, which I know is public.
And burying the remains in her backyard just hours after her prom is currently awaiting trial for murder. Now, the latest development in this case that has captivated the nation. Just hours after dancing the night away at her prom, 18-year-old cheerleader and honor student Brooke Schuyler Richardson is accused of secretly giving birth to a live baby, killing it, and burying it near the family's backyard fire pit.
Look at that, guys.
Working on
Demons, man. Demons. I'm telling
She
you
just
guys.
wants to go out and have more fun.
Yeah.
That's
basically.
all it is. It's about fun,
guys.
That's all. It.
Have your cake and delete it too.
There are,
dude. I may have to steal that one. I may have to steal. That's a good one. That's a good one.
There are places like the Middle East and Africa and India where a woman's not even considered to be a woman until she has a child she's caring for. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I remember there was in my anthropology class, we were talking about like the third world response to the high five, and this one lady was married to Sky, and he had the high five because he was an Indian oil worker guy, and they would bang 304s, but they didn't have a so he got the high five from these 304s, but she was so desperate to have a kid that she had a baby by him and got infected with a high five.
Oh man.
Yeah, because culturally, like, you know, she had to have a kid. Insane. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm not saying that that's the extreme that we should go to, but people can say she was 18. Guys, 80 years ago, she probably have two kids.
She can drive a car.
Now.
Oh yeah, no, I do not like this whole like it's like no, I'm sorry, but you just this whole age thing about I'm just an 18-year-old girl. No, sorry, you're an adult. And you know that's
vote.
You can join the military.
Yeah,
too at the same time.
My grandmother was serving in World War II at 18.
Yeah, guys, my great grandma. My great grandma had 20 kids.
Damn.
So by the time she was like 19, she had like 2 or 3 kids already.
But
I mean, it was like 1918, obviously. You know what I'm saying?
But AJ, I thought that women's brains didn't fully develop until they were 25. Why was she doing that?
You've been took. You've been hoodwinked, bamboozled, led astray.
I just gotta say, the whole brain development argument, that is just the gift that keeps on giving.
Yeah. There, the whole brain development thing, and then the whole women's intuition thing. Guys, women's intuition is what gets them knocked up by Gavin and Nug. You know what I'm saying? Please.
It's women's lack of intuition.
Yeah.
That's really what it is.
Police issued a search warrant and uncovered evidence of remains on the Richardson family's property. Skylar was arrested and charged with murder. The high-profile case set the internet on fire. Facebook pages demanding justice for Skylar's baby have popped up, and the photos of
the baby C-A-R is that supposed to be Carly? C-A-R-L-I-S-L-I. What?
I think Carly. Yeah.
It almost looks like Carlisle.
What? Yeah.
I think it's Carlisle.
And this chick's name is Dyslexia, right?
Skylar and her red dress have now gone viral. Prosecutors are claiming Skylar and her family were obsessed with appearances and could not accept an unwanted teen pregnancy. The defense is claiming the disgraced teen is being wrongfully vilified. And now Daily Mail is
wrongfully vilified.
You've been had. You've been took. You've been hoodwinked, bamboozled, led astray, run amok.
Reporting a major blow to Skylar's defense as she loses her appeal to stop her doctor from testifying at her upcoming trial. And joining us now is host of the news.
I can't stand this.
Yeah,
this
she's
broad.
annoying.
But hey guys, guess
you can just tell by that haircut.
Guys, guess what the twist is, right? You guys know what the twist is?
Day 3 of testimony in the.
Please don't tell me it's the
that
dad who's
Bruce
father
Willis
or
was
something.
dead the whole time. I'm sorry, Anonymous. I didn't mean to talk over you. Sorry.
No,
Okay.
Please tell me it's not
Guys,
like a
look.
relative or someone who's the father or something.
She was acquitted of murder.
No.
Acquitted. The murder charge didn't stick.
Say how sorry I was. I can sometimes be selfish,
Maybe the
but I
lawyer
would like to
used
think that I've
the Casey Anthony clause on this.
Yeah.
become better in the knowledge that I've upset everyone and hurt so many people with what I've done, and I'm forever sorry, and I'm so sorry.
Oh, you're sorry?
You mean
I'm
the innocent
really
life that
apologizing
you
to.
took?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Innocent
yeah,
life
that
you took.
Right.
that didn't even have a chance to learn the color blue. Like,
Hey, Cemetery, we actually know that this is an old case. We're just bringing this up because, guys, I've done like 4 or 5 lives on this of multiple news stories of chicks throwing babies in the trash, throwing them in the dumpsters, leaving them they'll go into labor in a Walmart bathroom and leave the baby in the toilet. You know what I'm saying?
How is that even possible?
Because they're careless. They're careless and they're horrible, disgusting excuses. Anyway. Guys, I'm sorry, but Tim Hicks, he said it.
Man, I was waiting for someone to say this. I was waiting for someone to say this.
Guys, I was gonna say it, dude. I was gonna say it, but I was like, maybe not. You guys know damn well. You guys know damn well that this family, and this is in the South, right? That this is one of those chicks where she was gonna rebel against mom and dad and prove that she's not some perfect, cheerleader chick. So she found friggin' Jamal on the friggin' on the basketball team, and next thing you know, I mean, guys, honestly, like
I think
what
you're
else?
Right. That must have been the reason.
Yeah, had to have been.
Well, not only that, they said, what did they say? Oh, the family really cared about appearances and stuff.
Yeah,
so basically it's okay to kill it for your own vanity. Basically, they said it's okay to kill it for your own vanity.
Man.
Right.
Hold on.
Like this is what I find really disturbing about these types of cases is we have actually been witnessing this horrific trend of mothers who are incapable of emotionally bonding with their own children.
Right.
Yes.
Because no mother who actually has an emotional link to their children would even consider doing something like this. That link is gone, and that's horrifying. That is absolutely horrifying.
Yeah. Yep. This.
I am very sorry.
The cheerleader acquitted of murdering her newborn baby has now officially been set free.
I suffer a lot in silence, and I do show remorse, and
Show remorse? You gotta feel it.
Come on, guys. Who believes that, right?
You're very sorry that you had to go to trial.
Yeah.
And you only hurt a lot when there's a camera in front of you.
Yeah.
She'll
be on Snapchat tonight or posting like drinking and stuff.
Guys, the day she did it, she was taking selfies and stuff with her friends. The day after it happened.
With the poor deleted baby, probably.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Look at that, man.
Sorry, and I heard a lot. I just want to.
She can't even conjure up
be a
crocodile
normal
tears.
person again.
Skylar Richardson wore
You
a
are
black
not
mask
normal.
and sat behind a plexiglass barrier as the judge released her from probation 2 years early.
There is nothing in the 3 years that I have been supervising you, Ms. Richardson.
So she got 2 years. So she didn't even have to do all of her probation. Guys.
Probation.
Yeah.
Look at this judge, like this chinless wonder. Look at him.
Probation.
Here we go.
Her whole body trembles. Her brow shows her totally stressed out. On day 3 of her murder trial, cheerleader Skylar Richardson listens to the harrowing testimony of coroner Dr. Susan Brown. As she describes the remains of the newborn baby, Skylar admits she buried in her backyard. The images are too graphic to show on TV.
Here we're looking at the skull bones.
Then the coroner offers her damning conclusion. She believes Skylar killed her newborn baby.
Look at that.
All of the evidence.
And she didn't even go to jail.
Oh
Guys,
my
and
God.
Probation.
We're oppressed. We're oppressed. Please. What are you talking about?
Hey, AJ, I wanted to have a question about the subject in general. Are we allowed to say the M word, or do we have to dress it up for YouTube?
Murder word? No. Say deleted or annihilated.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. She literally got away with deletion.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah.
If you get probation for that, you got away with it. I'm sorry, but Like, if you don't see the inside of a cell after doing something that horrific, you got away with it. Oh, but probation was so hard. I'm so oppressed.
So did she like leave her like prom, then like have the baby,
and then have the baby,
like in the garden?
Yeah,
and then just discard
buried it.
And then,
so guys, this is a case that's in the news right now. I find it rich. I find it rich that one of the only reasons why this is such a big deal is because like she was like a former beauty queen,
and they called 911. But
and people
by
can't
then, the
believe
21-year-old
that
The funny thing is, when she put her in the backyard, she didn't use the shovel; she used the hoe.
You gotta love the dark humor. Oh god! Oh god! Oh!
Hey-o!
Dude!
No, guys. Do you remember this case? Guys,
that was so wrong, but so right.
This chick ran over this guy on a motorcycle, and she's a cop. This Ponytail Patrol. We'll cover this at the Ponytail Patrol thing. Do you guys remember this?
Yeah,
and it showed where the guy hit. And yes, guys. So
I remember.
She's
that.
actually pleading not guilty.
Yeah.
So we'll go over that. Yeah. So guys, people have this weird thing where they think that attractive chicks can't do bad things. You know?
No, it's weird.
Joseph says hoes using hoes.
The rumor.
Yeah, guys. Guys, Lenny said that they're the most privileged group on earth. Guys,
big time.
Yeah.
I call
big time.
White, upper middle class women in the West. Guys, put a 1 if you agree that they are the enemies of mankind. No, they will destroy your civilization faster than any person from the sandy areas. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, AJ, are you asking? Sorry, I just wanted clarification. Are you asking if it's attractive upper middle class women or just regular upper middle class?
Any upper middle class, educated.
Okay.
College,
all right. Yeah, that makes a huge difference.
Yeah. Because a lot of these chicks, though, even the hot ones, they go to these woke colleges and they always try to uglify themselves. Guys, I'm from Seattle. So, guys, first of all,
I'm sorry.
A Washington 10 is like an LA 5. Let's be honest, right? But even the hot chicks in Washington State either leave and they go to California, or they end up with that bohemian look where they have like white girl dreadlocks and bull rings in their nose because they don't want to fit the male gaze. Yeah, they put patchouli on and have that. And they still get more looks than their uggo friends. Guys, so this feminism is socialism. It's all it is.
I heard a term for them called Trustafarians.
That's what I went to college with. Trustafarians. Yep.
Oh man, I wish. My God, where's that phrase been my whole life?
Yeah.
States found the baby first, and they called 911. But by then, the 21-year-old mom, Lakin Snelling, was no longer home. We also know for the first time where she was, and I'm going to let you in on that one in a moment. Make you blink. But when authorities arrived at the scene, we know that the baby was dead. What we don't know yet is whether that little boy was alive after being born, and that matters. In fact, there is something that Lakin Snelling herself would say later on that suggests maybe that baby was alive.
Look at that.
When he was born. As we've reported before, the now former university student athlete is charged with a couple of things. Abuse of a corpse, tampering with physical evidence, and concealing the birth of an infant. But notice on that list what's not there? No murder, no homicide of any type.
No manslaughter, no nothing.
Late last week, she made the trip back to Lexington
Basically
from her
no
parents' home in
accountability.
Tennessee, where she's under house arrest, and she made the trip for
house arrest? Oh,
yeah.
Very.
But if this was a guy and he grabbed his newborn and then threw it in a lake or something, they would bury him under the jail.
Dude,
Very
you
short.
have no idea how much I'm actually holding in my rage right now.
Yeah.
Ridiculous, man. Yep.
This type, like, you know, like if there's a couple of things that I don't mess around with, and it's quote unquote mothers like this.
Yep.
That just like, how
Terrible.
dare you? How dare you?
People will still try and give her the benefit of the.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah.
Oh, it was postpartum. She was going through a lot. Blah.
Oh, mental health. It's the most important thing in the world. And mental health, is like the ultimate hall pass. It ranks up there with period privilege.
It's funny because if you took out the word baby and put in puppy, half of these women would be like going insane right now.
Oh,
exactly.
oh my God.
Yeah.
Dude, that's brilliant.
Exactly what would happen.
Snowboard, that's brilliant. Cheers, man.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I never thought of that.
What you're looking at right there, this case to a grand jury. So it's a bunch of, her peers who are going to have to decide whether to indict Laken Snelling or not. And my money's on the indictment, especially in light of the police reports that came out the same day. Okay, this is where you're going to have to sit down because these affidavits are filled with information. A lot of it's kind of uncomfortable. The affidavits that were filed to get search warrants show that while Laken's roommates claim to have been
She put hashtag 7 months, hashtag 8 months, hashtag 9 months. What are you in her search history? You absolute thunderhead. Look at that.
You stupid woman.
In the dark.
Guys, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, guys. Once again, guys, all you guys that are members, guys, you get custom emojis. I don't ever push the emojis, but guys, we have Bianca emojis. So all you guys in the chat that are members, throw some Biancas in there for us.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Guys, memberships, there's 2 tiers. But guys, we're usually the daytime lives, the chats, members only. And then there's I have members only videos, and then we also have custom emojis also. So
along. Laken had been Googling, quote, different things pertaining to pregnancy and had used, quote, different hashtags for different weeks pregnant on social media. Which makes me wonder how in the dark were these roommates?
Yeah.
Don't they follow their roommate?
No.
On social media?
No. What?
Police also
Yeah,
found
but you
pictures
can't see what someone's searching for, though. You know?
Laken, quote, doing things that ordinary pregnant women would not be doing. And there's no explanation in the affidavit, but we kind of wondered if it was this. These were the pictures that we aired a while back showing Laken Snelling in the cheerleading stunt team. She's a member that's slipping and tumbling.
She looks a little bit pregnant right there, right?
Yeah.
You know?
At a meet that would have put her, by the date of this meet, at about 5 months pregnant.
Yeah.
And get this, police also found pictures that Laken took of herself while in labor.
What?
Those
Oh my God.
In fact, those were not easy for the police to find. I bet you know why I'm about to tell you, right? They were not easy for the police to find because they were deleted. Police say Laken told them that she gave birth at 4 o'clock in the morning on August 27th. She said the baby fell to the floor of her bedroom. And the roommates actually told police they heard that, but didn't know what it was. Laken told police she didn't think the baby was alive, but she didn't stick to that claim. And I'm going to come back to that in just a second.
Look at this, guys.
She said a half hour later, she, quote,
How can you have a
passed
roommate giving birth
on
and you
top
don't
of the
notice
child?
it and say, what are you doing?
Because she was just in her room. Girls, I mean, most people, look, when I was young and I had roommates, we were like hanging out all the time. But now, girls hate each other. So they're just like,
oh, yeah, big time.
In their rooms, not talking to each other.
Woke up to
that
find the
room
boy,
could be
quote,
set on
turning blue.
fire and they'll be like, oh, no, she's probably fine.
I would just think with all the, her grunting and groaning and the smell and all the liquids pouring out of everywhere that they know something. Because
that's what I'm saying. It's like,
so is that what do you think it is tonight? 3rd string or 4th string team?
Yeah, giving birth is not a peaceful experience. It's painful.
Man, she must be man, Chad must be rocking her world right now.
Yeah.
I know, right?
Baby up, quote, like a burrito. and lay next to him on the floor, quote, because it gave her a little comfort in the moment, end quote. And here's what else the affidavit
Here we
tells
go, guys.
us.
Ew.
Lakin slept until her alarm went off at 7:30 in the morning. The police say she then wrapped the baby in a towel, put the towel in the trash bag, and put the trash bag in her closet, and then took a shower.
Look at that, guys.
After that, police say she cleaned up a little bit more, stashing the placenta in a Ziploc bag, which police say she stashed in the closet with the baby.
She's saving for
Then
later.
she drove
Sell it
to
on the internet.
University of Kentucky campus.
Talk about skeletons.
go
in
to
the
Gordon
closet.
McDonald's.
Instead, she ordered food from McDonald's,
Demons,
and
man.
after eating, drove to the student clinic. But then, curious, did not enter the building. According to police, she instead went back home, by which time her secret was out. So police took her in, but then they took her to the University of Kentucky Hospital where, and I want to read this actually verbatim because it's important. Ms. Snelling told medical staff that the baby
Wait, how did
made a whimper,
her secret get
and that-
out, so to speak? Did
The roommates
find
thought,
it?
thought something was
Oh,
fishy.
they thought
So-
she had a lot of skeletons in her closet.
Hey-o.
Smelt something fishy.
I told you guys, man. There's a body cam thing. Someone finds
Like a head in a freezer or something.
no. It's a dead baby in a Walmart toilet. This lady
my
just went
God.
went into the bathroom and
Oh my God.
and then just friggin' left, and they were like, "What is going on here?"
This is
yeah.
like
quote,
we.
"Guessed."
Disgusting.
Oh my god,
This
we
is
are
evil,
living.
AJ. Like this is
We
the most evil thing I think I've ever seen.
we
It's
are
so
living.
bad.
I'm sorry, man.
No, sorry.
We are living in some of the darkest times in human history. I know that might sound a little hyperbolic, but this takes a truly dark, evil, and demented mind to even consider going through something like this, let alone actually doing it. This
guys, look
is
at this.
messed up.
Well, we
Here's
should know
another case.
better.
We'll take a little break. We'll go here, guys. Check this out.
Can you tell me about the baby?
The baby?
A young woman faces aggravated manslaughter and child neglect charges after she allegedly gave birth in a Florida dorm room bathroom and put the newborn in a trash can that she shared with 3 other people.
Sound familiar, guys?
Yeah.
Sound familiar?
Oh my God.
Right, guys?
Like,
There's those glasses again, AJ.
Oh yeah. As any chick who wears those types of glasses, guys, come on, man.
You tell her she's a goddamn whore.
We obtained audio of 2 interviews that the then 19-year-old Brianna Moore did with Tampa police to get insight into the sensitive investigation and how police and prosecutors came to the conclusion that this teen should face felony charges. Welcome to Sidebar, presented by Law and Crime. I'm Jesse Weber.
that face is evil.
Wow.
And she awoke
You know what
one
this
morning
makes me
around 7
realize
a.m.
too?
Not
How many women have actually like gotten away with this?
Yeah.
They didn't
Yeah,
know.
that's
Think of
fact.
how
Like-
how ballsy they are that they're just trying this. There's got to be times. There's got to be a bunch of times where they actually have gotten away with it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Gotta
I
be.
wouldn't
There's
even
gotta
Wouldn't
be.
surprise me.
consider it. Like, I wouldn't
Probably
even
actually most
consider
of the
this
time up until
It-
like 2010s and more social media.
Yeah.
I just like one thing that I'm actually noticing that, you know, because after watching and seeing as much content as I have, like one thing, this photo right here is incredibly creepy. You just take a look at those eyes. There's nothing there. There is no
There's
emotion
nothing
there.
but freaking what is it called?
Just
what's
shark's
that?
eyes.
No, that kratom, weed, and friggin' Zoloft, right? That's what those eyes come from.
Yeah, that is emotion. That's just a look of emotional detachment. I mean, I'm not a psychologist or anything like that, but you just take a you take a look at her and you can just tell, like, those are not, she is not a genuinely emotional person. There is so much detachment there. And when you have that kind of detachment, you can do some incredibly messed up stuff.
I'm waiting for Locke to do the Jaws speech. The eyes.
Eyes.
Like a
Shark's
doll's
eyes,
eye.
like a
Like a
doll's
doll's
eyes.
eye, yeah.
Yeah.
Guys, make sure to hit the like button, guys. I appreciate that.
Feeling well and went to the bathroom. Now, the bathroom was between two dorm rooms and was shared by 4 people. That is where authorities say Brianna Moore gave birth to a baby girl. But instead of calling for an ambulance or alerting anyone to what had happened, Moore apparently admitted to police that she sat with the baby for a while in the bathroom before taking a shower and falling asleep for around an hour. She told Tampa police that she believed the baby died not long after it was born.
Look at that.
She says she was
How can you
shocked
fall
and panicked and
asleep
ended up
next to that?
putting the
Oh
dead
my
child
God.
in a trash can. But if Moore had been hoping to keep the birth a secret, that hope was quickly dashed when her roommates discovered the bathroom was covered in blood.
Oh. Yeah. So,
that, guys.
Yeah, so you just mentioned Jaws. I had to write this down because, like, this is just, I feel like I'm going to go to hell for this one. But baby goes into the trash can. Trash can goes into the dumpster. Baby's in the dumpster. My baby.
And the baby's tiny body in the trash.
Damn.
Now, we're going to take a closer look at each step of this investigation. And to do that, I want to welcome criminal defense attorney
let's skip ahead,
with
guys.
code SWAN, and witness 4 saw a bloody towel inside the suspect's trash can. Using a styrofoam container, witness 4 touched the towel and felt something firm inside. Believing this was possibly a baby, witness 4 picked up the trash bag from the can, walked outside with witness 1 and alerted campus safety.
Jesus.
Witness 1 and witness 4 were joined by witness 2 before campus safety arrived. Campus safety opened the towel in the presence of witness 4 and found a deceased infant.
Wait,
Now,
wait,
Michael,
wait. Hang on. Just a second. So they thought there was a baby in there and they went to the campus rent-a-cops. They didn't call 911.
Yeah, like
Well,
they went to campus security.
But here's the thing: you guys ever notice how
Kind of trained to do
these
that.
304s during the whole M2 thing were like, campus security can't do enough stuff to stop these crimes because they're not equipped to. That's why you call the cops. We can't trust the cops. We have to trust campus security and the school. It's like you're expecting the school to handle crimes. Even the school police are not the same as actual police that can actually, arrest and do things in the same way. I mean, the actual school police can, but there's this weird thing where college students think that the college should be the end all authority for everything. You know what I'm saying? There's police, there's firefighters, there's people that even the university has to call on for services, So,
but the weird, but the thing that's messed up, it's like, oh, okay, there might be a dead baby in my trash can right now. We might want to get medical personnel. No. Let's get campus security. Let's get the rent-a-cops in there because they truly are the highly trained professionals.
TJ said our garbage pail kids.
Oh, oh my God. That is
that's awesome.
Well, hey, leave the garbage pail kids out of that because the garbage pail kids are actually redeemable.
What are the garbage pail kids?
You've never heard of garbage pail kids?
No.
Yeah, you are the youngest one here.
Oh my God.
Snowboard. So guys, we have to talk about garbage pail kids.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh man,
it's
we
a
need a
trading
palate
card.
cleanser after this.
It's a
garbage
trading
pail
card,
kids.
yeah.
Oh my.
Garbage pail kids were these
What?
you could get.
Oh man.
What the heck is this?
Yeah, they,
Trading cards, brother.
Yeah.
So they're like a
You
Cabbage
collected them.
Patch Kids, but they're like they're kind of like
They were really
Okay.
weird. They had like different ones, and you could
Oh my
collect
God.
them. They had dolls you could buy. They even had a movie. They were super
movie is
popular when we
terrible.
were back when I was growing up. I remember when these things first came out. You had to have them, dude. It was
Yeah.
It was like a Pokemon card thing.
Yeah, yeah.
It was
Yeah,
like
they were like
Pokemon.
baseball cards.
Yeah.
They were closer to baseball cards than Pokemon.
Yeah.
Each one of them had a name, you know.
Oh my
Backsto-
god!
Didn't they have a backstory too?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Guys, put a one if you remember Garbage Pail. Guys, they are worth a lot of money though, dude.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah,
Like, the nostalgia market for these things are nuts.
Yeah, dude. Look at that. So they were like the precursor to like Ren and Stimpy. You know what I'm saying? That kind of weird, off kind of humor. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, gross out
like-
humor.
Just like gross and like anachronistic. I don't know what the word you'd use for like anarchy, but like that's kind of like what they were of.
Yeah.
But it was fun. I mean, it was harmless fun.
Yeah, back when people could take a joke. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Those were the days.
Yeah, guys, I'll have to do a live stream about why comedy is in the toilet. You know what I'm saying?
Let me know. I want in on that one, brother. I want in on that
we'll
one.
have to do. You know what? Yeah, we'll have to do it maybe on Thursday. We'll talk about just like guys. I want to say that there hasn't been a good comedy movie in about 10, 12 years.
Yeah.
You know,
actually
I heard the Naked Gun movie with Liam Neeson was actually pretty good. I actually heard that.
Yeah, I had heard so too, and that's because they made sure to like they took a risk and said we're just gonna make this like how things used to be made. You know what I'm saying?
As I say, there's a movie I'm looking into watch called A Different Man. I don't know if you guys have seen it, but I haven't seen it yet. But it's a guy who's like an elephant man kind of looking, and he gets surgery to have himself changed because he's kind of a loser, and he comes across another guy who's like this, got the same disease, but everyone likes him, and he ends up hating the guy who has the same disease because the guy's really charismatic and he's like a stand-up comedian. And it's just like this really I don't know anything about it, but I'm looking forward to watching it.
Yeah,
that actually sounds pretty interesting.
It's like a dark humor or something.
On that 70s show when that other exchange student came named Tomas, and Fez was like, what the hell? Because the other guy, he was getting laid and he's like, wait a minute, this isn't fair.
Oh yeah, he's like Swedish or something.
And everything. He's like,
oh yeah, I think I remember that
but
one.
a nerd with an accent is still an accent. It's still a nerd.
Yeah, I think I do remember that one.
Yeah,
That's
that was
so
great.
good.
So,
Yeah.
Body is pregnant. I don't know if a lot of people will respond to that, you know, in a jury. But she does have a potential defense. I don't know that it rises to the level of insanity. So sure enough to consider proper childbirth. So she's in this sort of state of denial, disassociating with the fact that her own body is pregnant. I don't know if a lot of people will.
The lie detector determined that was a lie.
She was in denial. She was disassociating. She didn't know that she was actually pregnant. What a joke, guys.
So respond to that.
So I'm not a lawyer, but if I recall correctly, and somebody who knows more on the subject, please correct me if I'm wrong, but the insanity plea, it hinges on you not being able to tell the difference between right and wrong.
Yeah.
And you have to be able to prove that's the only way that you can prove insanity is that that you had no idea what you were doing was wrong.
Well, she's in university getting out hundreds of $1,000s worth of debt, so you could say she was insane.
Yeah.
Well, no. She's definitely stupid, but stupid's not insane.
Because I can tell you that people think that by pleading insanity that's kind of get out of jail free card. Guys, you are better off going to prison than going to the loony bin, dude.
Oh yeah,
you have
correctional
a lot
loony
more
bin
rights in prison than you do in the loony bin, man. You know
Because they don't let you out right until you get approved to let out. Isn't
Yeah,
that one of
so you
the-
can be there forever.
Yeah.
And they can force feed you medication. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
They
I think
just force feed her
comes up
Tylenol.
in. Yeah.
Oh, that already happened already. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's
why she is the way she is, you know?
It was around 6 months ago.
The
Her back
cuckoo's
was up
nest, I think that
Yeah.
came up in.
Yeah.
against the wall, and you know, that kind of thing. And and look, there's going to be a lot of people who say she should have had the baby, dropped it off at a fire station.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
That's already come up in the analysis of the case. But
Well, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it because she did at least 2 interviews with police. And the first was inside a police interview room. And we obtained audio recordings of that interview, which took place after detectives.
No, I think it's JCS Psychology. No. JCS Red Tree or one of these has this actual video. So you can watch that. I'll try and find it.
Went over Moore's Miranda rights with her, and she agreed to talk to them. Take a listen.
Can you tell me about the baby?
The baby?
Listen, you're very smart. I know this.
Please.
The lie detector determined that was a lie.
Okay, so you know all that, and you know about DNA, and you know all those things. Okay, we have a very young baby right now, right outside your room. You had quite the ordeal. It sounds like yesterday morning in the bathroom for a few hours. Okay, listen, we're not judging at all on this. Okay,
we are.
People.
I am judging.
Sometimes
that job's taken.
Look at how they coddle her. You even have to compliment her.
But let's just be honest, okay?
Basically, first of all, I did not even know that I was pregnant.
Liar.
Liar.
Okay.
And then I just woke up not feeling good.
These photos of her
yesterday
are creepy.
morning.
Say again?
These photos of her are creepy.
Yeah.
That is a blank face.
Yeah.
That is a blank face.
Yep. And the bangs don't help either, you know?
Yeah, that does.
I was puking, whatever. And then, yeah. But after like a few seconds, it was dead.
How long did the baby cry for? Because I know all the roommates and suite mates all heard the baby crying. How long?
They all heard the baby crying, guys. So she can't deny that it was a lie.
Yeah.
Guys, we'll watch like five more minutes this, and then we'll actually get back to the Lake and Snelling case.
Like 5 seconds, maybe.
5 seconds of crying.
Something around that ish.
Okay. Did you take the baby back to bed
probably
for
like
a
10
short time
minutes.
period?
I was in the bath. I just stayed in the bathroom.
You just stayed in the bathroom?
Now, Moore seemingly admitted to the detectives that she hadn't had her period in about a year, but says she attributed that to the fact that she had stopped using a birth control patch. So the detectives know that this is a very delicate situation, but they need details from Moore about what happened.
So you went to the bathroom and obviously had a baby. Did you deliver the placenta as well?
Yes.
Okay, you're sure about that?
I'm pretty sure.
Pretty sure. Something else
You would know,
after
you
the baby
idiot.
came out?
Yeah.
And something pretty good amount of something?
Yeah.
Okay, it's important for your health on that.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. I am worried about you a little bit, okay? So you had the baby, and the baby cried for how long do you think?
Just a few seconds, not long at all.
Not long at all?
Demons, man, demons.
So the baby cried for a short time period. And you sure it wasn't any? Now here's the thing: the medical examiner is going to be able to tell a lot of things.
This is horrifying.
Your honesty right now is very, very important. Okay.
Okay, so I took a shower. Well, I sat in the shower. I didn't really like wash anything. I just sat in the shower.
Shower on or off?
On.
Okay.
Because one, she says something about like
Yeah, just.
her
kinda
favorite
sat
birth
there.
control is like throwing the baby in the trash.
She had the shower on so she could hide the kid's screams.
Yeah. Yep.
That's why.
I mean, I took a nap, and then when I got up, I just completely did not know what to do.
Michael, your reaction to what she has to say so far?
You know, my reaction is here's a young girl.
Here we go.
Who is clearly confused. She's stating.
Oh, please.
Oh,
determined that was a lie.
Look at that.
throat punch. That's all I'm saying. Like, oh my God,
Wasn't even
dude.
certain she was.
Hey, Red Door, at least you guys don't eat the placenta or make tea out of it like some of the friggin' crazy weirdos I know, these hippies and stuff, disgusting,
Oh,
you know?
God. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Missing her period was not unusual for her because she was no longer on the birth control medication.
That
The
makes
baby
no
cried.
Yeah.
If it makes it, then I can just take it to the hospital and surrender the baby, because you can do that, can't you? Like you can take it to the hospital. Yeah, that's what I had in my head that I was gonna do, but then I just didn't. It just didn't seem alive, so I didn't.
Yeah.
So you just let it
A
get
lot of
deleted
beginnings
itself.
then.
And that
You
wasn't her
think
plan.
passed shortly after delivering. Is that what
Because how could
your
that
thought
be your plan if
process
she didn't think she was pregnant?
Yep, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait,
Can I ask why you wouldn't or didn't call 911?
Because I was scared and I didn't want anyone to know, and it's just, I don't know. I just got.
Yeah, someone's
scared
gonna
and
find
panicked,
out.
and I don't know.
She said she doesn't
What
even
is
know.
Symptoms of pregnancy.
Well, where's the thing where she
Evil.
said something about? Hold on.
Of pregnancy, like
this
morning
is
sickness.
disturbing.
She claimed no one approached her about her possibly being pregnant, but according to some of her suite mates, they had concerns that Moore might be expecting. And when an officer watched surveillance footage from inside the dorm, he watched Moore apparently walk down a hallway and noted while she didn't have a large belly, it was obvious she was pregnant.
Just having a hard time getting over the fact that you didn't know you were pregnant. Did you know and you were just embarrassed about it and weren't sure what to do?
No, I had no idea, because like I said, all my clothes still fit. And then I didn't have like any like sickness or anything. Like I never felt bad.
Did your belly distend? Because your roommate said that it looked like a pretty good sized little belly here, and she thought that was odd because you were skinny. She said everywhere else, but had definitely a pronounced belly.
I mean, all my clothes fit. I'd say like, because I would just assume like it was freshman 15 or whatever.
Oh, please.
Oh, get out of here.
You've been took. You've been hoodwinked, bamboozled, led astray, run amok.
Guys, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, guys. Thanks for all you guys who hit up the cash up, guys. Hit the super chat button. Appreciate that.
But when I was sitting down, I'd say it was probably about like this much bigger.
Okay.
So the charging documents indicate that Moore handed over her cell phone for examination and consented to a cheek swab to get a sample of her DNA. Now, Moore later did a second interview a few days later with detectives in a squad car where she was read her Miranda rights and agreed to speak with the officers.
Do you know who the father? Have you done any calculations of when you think you would have been pregnant?
Yeah, right. As if she knows who the father is. Please.
Oh, God.
I've done some light ones,
Yeah,
and I think it would have been.
What would be your opinion?
What would be his
What?
opinion?
What?
It's your baby.
Yeah, well, you're the one who. There's so many
It would be
dudes
his opinion of you, you idiot.
that she doesn't even know who. She's asking him who it was.
Can you help me determine the race of the child? Like,
Can you help me determine who?
I don't know. What do you think?
Who? That's crazy.
I'm not an expert, okay? When I Google, I find 280 days.
Do you know when that would be?
That would have been in July.
July.
Yeah. So 280.
How many frat parties
that's a
she
lot
was
of
at.
people.
Yeah.
July.
days
Oh,
ago
man.
Today would have been July 24th. Add a couple days to it. You're talking about possibly late July.
Mm-hmm.
The baby was pretty much full term, and I was saying it wasn't a week early or
So it would have to be.
Did anybody have a goodbye?
Yeah.
A goodbye? You have a boyfriend up
Did you
there?
pork anybody before going back to college?
Coming down here?
I like this cop.
No, I feel like.
Oh, my God.
I'm trying to think. I'm sorry. I feel like.
Oh, it's an immaculate conception. Okay.
Is there any way I could look at my phone for this?
Talk about something.
I'm not sure.
She's been with so
Is
many
this
guys. She
just
has
gonna
no
be
idea.
asking me
Can't
about
even
like
remember,
holding
yeah.
the baby, like this interview?
No, we're going to go into other things as well. But it's a question that needs to be answered.
Yeah.
It's a pretty important question.
Can you just give me some time to like kind of go over it in my head and maybe answer those later.
No.
Many
You're
people
grown.
did she
You can
sleep
do
with in
pretty much
July?
whatever you want, but I can tell you right now, there are people that are waiting to find out your truthfulness, your honesty, and what you were thinking at that time.
Yeah.
Going away and correct.
Thinking about how to lie
There's a
about
part-
it more.
Kind of have the science mind where you try to figure out how to.
Which she talks
about.
Didn't recognize it at the time because it didn't make sense to them. You know what I mean? But then, of course, as they saw everything, it started making sense to them on that.
I mean, I just kind of put its head like right here-ish, and it stopped.
Okay. Okay. Stop
AJ.
crying. Okay.
Sad, dude.
AJ, like this is to me, this is like I know how you say like white privilege is not a thing, but this is total. Like you see how she's like responding to this cop and doesn't see how serious of an issue this is.
Yep.
On an act.
Like, it's like it's a traffic ticket or something to her.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like
I just want to
that's
know
like
where are the
No, go ahead.
where's the parents at? Where's
Where
the
the
mother and
parents at?
father?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Like just the fact that we have so many of these women who like this is something that not a lot of people talk about. There is an incapability of being able to emotionally bond with other people.
Yeah.
And what's just left is this area of just complete blackness where there are where it's just like emotional bonding is not a thing. And that's kind of horrifying because that's one thing humans have been doing for literally thousands of years. And these women are not capable of that.
Well, it's
That
hedonism.
needs to be freaking studied.
It's hedonism.
Yeah, that and you combine sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say this is all talked about in like old books and old scriptures and everything like that. And it's like I'm not a religious expert, but like all this stuff of like this detachment from like your clan, from your people, like it's hedonism. It's it's like you said, it's demonic. Like it's just you've been infected by a foreign entity that doesn't see anyone else as your people.
Yeah, it's like kind of reminds. Yeah. You remember the movie Devil's Advocate with Keanu Reeves?
Yeah.
He's
vanity. Great ass.
No, that was he. No, in Devil's Advocate, he said, yeah, vanity, Kevin, is definitely my favorite sin.
Yeah.
That's pretty much what it is. Self-love. It's the ultimate opiate. And it's like, we're seeing this on a planetary scale right now.
Who was that played Keanu Reeves' wife in that movie?
In Devil's Advocate, that was Charlize Theron.
Dude, that was one of her best roles that she ever did.
Was good in that. She was good in that movie. Like, honestly, I could talk about that movie for hours. I just wanted to bring up that one point.
Yeah.
The baby was alive. This is where I'm going to stop, and I'm going to bring in Mark Garagos, defense attorney, podcaster, and longtime friend of the show, and somebody who knows a lot about this because he's had cases just like it. Okay, Garagos, I think that last line is super important to me, that the affidavit says Laken Snelling told medical staff the baby made a whimper. That's kind of solid proof that the baby was not stillborn, that the baby was born alive.
Cooked.
Oh.
It's definitely something that the pathologist is going and the coroner is going to want to factor into his discussion. When we talked about this case last time, we talked about, or you had a guest on that was also a pathologist. And one of the things they talked about, or I at least characterize it as the kind of medieval tests that they use in order to determine this. It really is, for all of the advances we've made in science, when it comes to figuring out if it was stillborn or not, it's still very, very primitive. But the admission from the mother that there was a whimper or a sound which suggests taking a breath, that is key to a coroner making the determination if there was a live birth, because the breath, the lung capacity, that is what they have concentrated on since time immemorial.
Look at that.
Yeah, you can't make a whimper if you don't have oxygen in your lungs, and you don't come out of the birth canal with any oxygen in your system. That's the first breath, as everybody knows. Then she also said after 30 minutes, she said the baby was turning blue and purple. I think it might have been 30 minutes after she kind of woke up, having, in her description, fallen asleep on the baby. And to say the baby was another very definitive forensic clue that the baby was actually functioning and alive for all those minutes.
You know, this is why I'm such a friend of the show. You're so sharp to have picked up on that, because if I'm the defense lawyer and I'm taking a look at that, I'm saying to myself, this is precisely why you never want your client to cooperate, because just from a purely legal standpoint, absent her statements that there was a whimper, that the baby was the fetus or the baby was turning blue, how you refer to it, things of that nature, they don't have a corpus. They don't have a crime. It's only after the fact trying to reconstruct a crime. And boy, I will tell you, a women.
Guys, here, this is here we go.
Cheerleader girl.
Look, no, this is.
A college cheerleader appears in court after police said they found her newborn baby boy dead in a closet. I'll unpack the very latest on Laken Snelling's case. What happened?
Another one.
What we know
No,
about
this
that.
is the same chick.
What?
Yeah, this is the same chick from the video.
Just like a
This
different
was-
network covering it or something.
Yeah, yeah.
Long
This,
Crime.
this is the same chick.
Baby boy death.
Long Crime does a great job.
Yeah, yeah. And I like the fact that they're all attorneys and they just decide to say to say to hell with this and just make their own.
They're not like
business.
a Don Lemon. They
Yeah,
actually,
yeah.
like,
They
know, like,
decided
what
to
they're
just
talking
go out
about.
on their own and actually make like a pretty sizable like media, media machine that talks about law and crime and stuff. So.
Welcome to Crime Fix. I'm Anjanette Levy. Laken Snelling was in court this morning as she faces charges related to the birth and death of her baby boy. Snelling was a member of the stunt team at the University of Kentucky in Lexington. That basically means she was a cheerleader, but she has withdrawn from the school now that she's facing charges. She's currently out on bail and living with her parents in Tennessee after being charged criminally in connection to the death of her newborn baby boy. This case is not unlike others I've seen over the years. Sadly, back on August 27th, Lexington police received a 911 call from a home. And
Guys, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, guys. Hit the join button.
Where's
for membership.
Lexington?
Kentucky.
Yeah, Kentucky.
Okay.
That's that's part. I think Kentucky's part of the Midwest.
No,
I
it's not.
think it's that
No, it's
area.
not.
Kind of like southeast, sort of.
No,
Yeah, like
Kentucky's in the
geographically.
yeehaw South. I mean,
Oh,
come on, dude.
Yeah, no, we're not.
Yeah.
No, I mean, Kentucky is a different type of. I've never been to Kentucky,
Well,
but
it's
I
yeah,
have.
Kentucky is
Right?
way.
I have. Kentucky's in the South. It whistles Dixie. There, come on, guys. It
Well,
was
there's-
part of the Union. I mean, part of the Confederacy. You know what I'm saying? I mean, come on, guys.
Well, there's,
Yeah, no, I'm just talking geographically.
Colonel
I'm-
Sanders looks
geographically.
like the most southern person I've ever seen. Like Kentucky Fried Chicken, like Colonel Sanders. He's like the most southern looking
Yeah,
He is,
guys.
yeah.
guy I've ever
He-
seen.
Yeah, hang on. Let me.
Oh, wait, sorry. Hold on, wait, guys. Kentucky wasn't part of the Confederacy, but 40,000 Kentuckians were actually soldiers for the Confederacy. So they actually fought. A whole bunch of them fought for the Confederacy.
So it's kind of like
Yeah.
a civil war within their state kind of thing.
Yes. So sorry, guys. They stayed part of the Union, but they kind of have like an internal kind of civil war, and they actually formed a rival government that was within the state. So they kind of had their own internal state civil war.
That's interesting.
They were trying to decide. But yeah, guys. Sorry. That was my.
Yeah, no, I mean, if you're asking geographically where Kentucky is, it's on the border of Indiana. It's south of the border of Indiana and Ohio. So, I mean, geographically, I'm not talking culturally. Geographically, it is kind of part of the American I don't know. You almost want to say Middle East, but we don't use that phrase to describe any place in America.
There you go, guys. Let's pull up the map.
Especially Kentucky, they won't let like that.
Yeah, it's right here, so you can see.
Yep,
this
they don't
Tennessee.
cotton to
Yeah,
that.
so like so you can see that these are all the Confederate states right here, and they were kind of on the border. So I guarantee everyone that was down here went this way, and everyone who was up here went this way. You know what I'm saying?
Pretty much, yeah.
So Missouri, Kentucky, West Virginia,
Virginia,
we're all like,
wow,
we don't
I didn't realize how close Washington D.C. was to like the heart of the conflict. That's interesting.
Oh yeah, big time.
Yeah. So you gotta realize how big all these states are.
They're huge.
People don't understand,
states are freaking massive.
Yeah, even the smaller states are the size of like countries in Europe. But you can fit all guys. This is not this is Washington. Was it Idaho?
Yeah, this is a
Montana,
map
Oregon.
of what the Americas looked like during the Civil War.
Nebraska territory.
Fit all of Western Europe in the Pacific Northwest.
Yeah.
Like area wise, you could fit Germany, France, all the Scandinavian countries, Portugal, Spain, and the UK and Ireland, all from Washington to Oregon to Idaho to Montana.
Yeah, and that's actually just to add just one piece of positivity into this subject here. It has nothing to do with the subject at hand, but one of the reasons why I love my country so much is that you have all of these different states, and each state is like a micro country within itself in terms of culture and traditions and stuff like that, which is really freaking cool in some cases. Where it's like you can cross the border to another state, and it's like looking at another country. That's one thing that I absolutely love about America.
And there's just enough cultural differences or like different vernacular or like so I'm from the West Coast, so we say you guys. People from the South say y'all.
Mm-hmm.
You know, people from like Pennsylvania say like yuns instead of y'all or you guys. And then people from like Jersey stuff, they'll say use. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, use.
Use guys. Let
me. Hey, I got a question. Let me ask you a question. That's my personal favorite. Let me ask you.
But guys, there's another thing where so I used to live in Pennsylvania, and there's this Pennsylvania Dutch talk. So they'll be like a while. So they'll be like, "Are you guys ready to order a while?" And you're like, wait, what? What do you mean while? They just a while means like right now, or like are you guys
in a while?
Or like they'll like stop up a while.
Yeah. Interesting.
Stop up means come over here. You know what I'm saying? Or like they'll point at your plate and they'll be like, is it all? And you're like, what?
Wow.
Is it all?
Yeah.
Weird.
Oh yeah.
There is weird like regional dialects. It's like like when I like in Canada, I say to people, "You're all right," and they're just like they think I'm asking if they're okay. like oh, do I look sick or something? It's like no, it's just like a greeting.
Yeah,
but it's like a South UK thing that people say.
Or red up.
Yeah.
You're red up a while, guys. Red up means like clean your room. So like red up. If you're in the kitchen, red up a while. Right. What are you talking? I'm talking to these people. Like, what? Why are you saying these words? I don't understand what.
Yeah, it's whacked.
But
you say that, and all I hear is a gold member. I don't speak freaky deaky Dutch.
Another thing that they do in Central PA is they'll be like, the dishes need cleaned. So it's kind of like how like in German that you put the verb at the end of the sentence.
Yeah,
so it'd be like gegangen is at the end, or gelieben is at the end of the sentence. They do that with English. So they'll be like, the floor needs vacuumed. You know what I'm saying? It's just strange. Yeah. So
it's how they construct their sentences is really weird.
Yeah.
No, that's just what makes America so freaking cool, in my opinion.
Yeah. So what were you saying?
by any chance, have you guys seen the videos where they show you how far back in history, just speaking English, how far back in history you can go to where you wouldn't understand a word they were saying?
Oh,
Yeah,
And so it's like
yeah.
200 years.
I saw that. Yeah,
Like-
yeah,
Yeah, it goes back to like ancient Gaelic and all of that. Yeah, that's
yeah.
amazing.
Where
video.
like there was a lady and she was like, "This is how English in like 1650 would sound," and then she's reading sentences like how we would understand it, but in their English, and it's like I can't understand a word you're saying. So matter of fact, here.
It says while you're doing that, has anyone ever watched the show Deadwood?
Yeah.
Yeah, Deadwood's great. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, but the way they speak in there, like I was watching clips from it because I'm too cheap to actually pay for the streaming. So I watch clips on YouTube and and you're just watching this and it's like, I have to rewatch it a couple of times just because the vocabulary words they use and the way they speak, it's like, I'm going, wait, I see what you're saying. You're saying you want your knife to be visible and then you'll give it up if you both agree to.
For the first time, do you watch Trainspotting?
Oh God, that disgusting
fresh air.
accent. Yeah. Oh.
The great outdoors. Doesn't it make you proud to be Scottish? It's like being Scottish.
We can't even have a good country to be colonized by.
Everyone hates the English. I don't. They're just wankers. We enter we're colonized by wankers.
Can't even have
it's
a good country to be
colonized. To be in, Tommy. It don't matter. Great outdoors will make up any difference. Tommy, this is not natural.
yeah. Great film if no one's ever seen it. Like, amazing.
No, I like it. It's definitely a good flick.
This chick got glass blasted. No cunt leaves till we find out what cunt did it. Who the are you? Kicks him in the nuts.
And he's the one who does it. Yeah,
he's the one who did it. Did you guys see Trainspotting 2?
Oh,
no.
Traffic.
Oh, dude, it was worth. Guys, Trainspotting is in my top 3 movies of all time. I actually think that I've seen Trainspotting more than any other movie because I used to back when I used to wait tables. I used to count my tip money twice a week, and I would watch Trainspotting while I did it. So for like eight years during college, I watched it twice a week, every week. Right, guys, Trainspotting 2 is worth. It's one of the best sequels I've ever seen. It's not better than the first one, but it's worth the wait.
Okay, nice.
It's so good, guys. It's so good. But that just shows how good Trainspotting is.
I'll keep an eye out for it.
It's so good, man. Yeah, guys, go and check it out. It was 20 years. Huh?
I was gonna say there's one scene in Trainspotting where it makes me laugh every time I see it, where they're all like hanging out in the pub and like the Olympics is on. And there's like an American or like a Canadian comes in. And he's just like, "Hi there, I'd like to use the lavatory."
Oh yeah.
And he goes in there, and then the other guys go in there and just rob him. And Begbie comes out with the same coat that he had on. It was like this big red puffer jacket with like with like it had like an American flag like right on the back of the.
I'd be down.
So funny.
Down the street with the money. I'd fucking kill you. You remember Bagby shoves through the guys? Fuck's sakes, you ruined my suit, you fucking idiots.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, mate. I'll buy you another. Sorry is not gonna dry me off.
There's so many funny just so many funny interactions with the main characters in it. They're sitting in like his crappy apartment in London, like eating chips. And they're like staring like at an empty table. It's like
good chaps.
yeah. And they go there, and it's like the TV's missing. He's like, "What happened to my TV?" It's like, "Oh, I pawned it." And he's like,
"I needed the money."
Yeah, I needed the money.
It was my telly. It was rented anyway. He rented it.
Yeah,
he had to bring it back. Oh, it was so good, man. But here you go, guys.
Sound like a good shorthand way to figure out what medieval English sounds like is to take all vowels and pronounce them as you would in French and pronounce every letter. The word for wife would be pronounced weef. The word for house would be pronounced hus. The word knight, knicht. Here is what the Lord's Prayer would have sounded like in Middle English, probably sometime in the 14th century. Our Father that art in heavenes, hallowed be thy name, the realm or kingdom come to be, and lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil.
Yikes.
I was about to say, lady, you might want to be careful because if you don't actually pronounce that perfectly, you will be burned at the stake for heresy.
I know, right? They'll throw you in the
Celtic.
drowning pool. Yeah.
It sounds
yeah.
Celtic or Gaelic. Like, yeah, it's really interesting.
Yeah.
When they arrived, they found a baby boy wrapped in a towel in a black trash bag in a closet. Can you imagine? Police records say that the baby was cold to the touch, so there was no point in performing CPR. His life could not be saved. The baby had died. But how that baby died at this point remains a question without an answer. Police tracked down Laken Snelling, the baby's mother, and they say she admitted to giving birth to the
Blank
baby
face
and then trying to clean it
Did
all
you see
up.
the butterfly
An
thing?
incident report claims that
Necklace?
Laken
Yep. Yeah, we saw it. Yep.
Another blank face.
Yeah. Yeah. All these friggin' kratom and SSRIs and all this stuff, man. These chicks are cooked.
asked to be checked out at the police department, so she was taken to the hospital. Laken Snelling was charged with abuse of a corpse, concealing the birth of an infant, and tampering with physical evidence. An autopsy was performed on the baby boy, and it didn't reveal a cause of death. At this point, the cause and manner of death are listed as inconclusive, so it could be 8 to 10 weeks before those toxicology results come back. As far as manner of death goes, there are 5: undetermined, homicide, accidental, natural, and the one where a person dies by their own hands. Laken was very, very active on social media.
Of course she was.
Yep.
Narcissist.
Of course she was. Guys, look at this chick's face, right?
I ain't gonna lie.
It's
the only thing I'm
chilling.
finna increase is my motherfucking fist across your goddamn face. That's what the fuck. That's what's about to get increased.
As many young people are, she shared her life on TikTok. We found a video online
Yeah,
of
guys, she
Laken
looks straight up pregnant right there.
performing cheerleading stunts with her squad. In it, she has a slight bump, but I don't know if you would be able to tell that she was pregnant unless you knew her, or maybe you think she might have put on some weight. So this morning, Laken Snelling was back in Lexington, Kentucky for a preliminary hearing. That's where prosecutors have to put on enough evidence to meet that low standard of probable cause. And after that, the case goes to a grand jury. This also gives the defense a chance to question witnesses and figure out a little bit more about the case.
Good morning, man. You were Laken Snelling? Okay. Yes, sir.
Not going to be a good judge.
Guys, here, let's take a quick break and look at someone else, shall we? Because, guys, this happens all the time.
How many are there?
Too many. The answer is too
My
many.
brother said the same thing.
Yeah.
There could be one, and it's still too many. Like,
Guys, look. I'm telling you, dude. They're like, oh no, and knock me up. Oh no, right? Yeah.
Seriously. Garlic croutons, dude.
Here we go, guys.
Of killing her 17-month-old daughter by throwing her off a hotel balcony. It is
my
truly
God.
a sickening crime as we dive into the details of this event,
Blank
her mental
face.
health, and some backstory.
Yeah.
Welcome to Sidebar.
Mental health, please.
mental health. No.
You've
No.
been took. You've been hoodwinked, bamboozled, led astray, run amok.
You know, as someone who actually has struggled with some mental health issues, I will say, yeah, there is a point where you can argue, yeah, it is important, but it's not a cop out. At the end of the day, you're still responsible for your actions, and you still have to, like, it's not a get out of jail free card.
I don't care if it's mental health. I really don't care. Sorry, you
it makes no difference.
Yeah, and there's enough resources now. There's enough resources now, guys. They literally have these kiosks at fire stations where you can just slide the baby like at the little thing at the bank. You go, and it just goes through. You can just put the baby.
I was thinking of the video drop off at Blockbuster.
Facts, yeah.
God, it's pretty much.
Yeah,
that's
true.
pretty much what it is.
Yep.
But that would at least, and it is just so freaking disturbing. And this isn't going anywhere. That's the sad part. It's not going
gonna
anywhere.
get
If anything,
worse.
It's going to get worse.
Yeah, it's
like,
gonna
what
get
did these
worse.
kids do? What did these kids do?
Yeah, but
Because
here's the
nobody-
thing, though, Lock, guys. I talk about this all the time. It's this dehumanizing language because we talked about it when Charlie Kirk got shot. They dehumanize everything. Guys, how many times have we heard it's a parasite? It's a clump of cells. It's not a person.
That's,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Think
I was
about it. They can't
deeply
even
disturbed when I hear
think
that.
and look and realize that there's a person growing inside of them that needs to be protected. Oh no, this is something that's violating my person. So I have to give it. I have to protect myself against this child.
And then these
that
same
I'm gonna
people
bear.
will say that no one's illegal.
Facts.
Yeah. They're
honestly,
innocent people.
They're innocent people while they're attacking you with machetes.
Yeah. Like one thing that I found incredibly disturbing was when they were doing those mass protests for Roe v. Wade. There was this picture of this very
RVW.
yeah. Oh, thank you. Sorry. Yeah. But during these whole things, it's like there's this picture of this woman who is very, very, very pregnant and holding her daughter, right? She has like a 4-year-old daughter. She's holding her, and on her belly, she wrote, "Not a human."
Ew.
What?
Yes. And I looked at that and I just thought, okay, now let's go ahead and say that you gave birth, right? Your child will grow up and will come across that photo because it's made its way around the internet. It's not going anywhere. How do you think your child's going to feel when they find out that their own mother did not consider them a person when they were in the womb?
But isn't
That
it
is
funny,
demented.
Guys, how they want to try and protest for children getting deleted in Gaza, but then won't even fight for kids over here.
Where's your
In their own
where's your
belly.
bleeding heart for them?
Yeah. Insane,
It's just
man.
it's so disturbing.
Mhm.
This is not how human beings are supposed to behave.
Yep.
Like God, sorry.
This
I'm
is
gonna
why
stop
you-
myself from rambling.
Well, you can say that this whole feminist model or experiment is a death cult because anywhere that it takes root, civilization dies off. You know.
Presented by Law and Crime, I'm Jesse Weber. Really sad story out of Galveston, Texas, we got to talk about. We have a woman who is accused of throwing her 17-month-old daughter off a hotel balcony, killing her. This is just awful. 30-year-old Chanel Yanko has been charged with capital murder in the death of her toddler, Hannah. According to a probable cause affidavit that was authored by Detective Matthew Larson, we learned a lot of details about this. So I want to start when Larson describes arriving on the scene after receiving a call about this unresponsive child bleeding on the road. Quote, the affiant observed a white blanket half on a sidewalk and half on the street. The affiant observed a small pool of blood on the street. The affiant observed the scene to be located on the east side of Beachfront Palms Hotel. Goes on to say the affiant observed that the child was already in an ambulance and left for the hospital shortly after. The affiant was notified at 10:34 a.m. that the child's death was pronounced by hospital personnel.
Look at that, guys.
Detective Rogers was at the hospital and advised to the affiant at 10:44 a.m. that there were 3 puncture wounds on the child. So now we have this idea of potential stabbing injuries as well. By the way, a man named Brandon Uribe apparently saw or was the one who actually found Hannah's body on the street, told ABC 13 it was heartbreaking to see that, to see a little precious, beautiful, perfect little girl laying there lifeless.
That kid did nothing wrong.
Now, in terms of the defendant, the affidavit continues. Officer Wilkie advised that he put out a description of a female who left from the location of where the baby was found, who possibly was a witness. Officer Reyes advised that a short time later, he observed a female matching the description that Officer Wilkie had put out in the 6700 block of Seawall Boulevard. The affiant learned from Officer Reyes that the female was crying and asking Officer Reyes for help. The affiant learned from Officer Reyes that the female then began to be making comments about her daughter and that she might have been sick. And then the affidavit explains that Yanko was taken to the police department, advised that she wished to speak to a lawyer. She apparently wouldn't even give her name. But here's what's interesting. Larson apparently ended up interviewing Yanko's sister, Mercedes, who's at the police station. Okay, now before I go any further, because I will tell you there was an officer who spoke to the sister here when we got more details, I want to bring on Dr. April Alexander, forensic psychologist, to talk more about this. Doctor, thanks so much for taking the time. There's a lot that I want to get to about this. First of all,
what is that thing?
Idiot. Yeah.
What to say?
Busta
Is that
Rhymes.
Is there an Adam's is that an Adam's apple I see?
That's what. Look. All right. You guys know how like fathers know like which of their daughters is going to marry rich, which of their daughters has to become a doctor or a lawyer. Okay, they can take one look and be like, "Dear, you should probably go to medical."
Yeah,
I guarantee this Thunderhead's dad was like, yeah, you got to go to medical school. Guys, did I ever tell you that my ex back in college was told her dad was like, yeah, AJ said that I don't know anything and that I'm not smart. He's like, dear, of course you're not, because you're pretty.
Sounds like a wise man.
He's like, I mean, really? You don't have to be smart. You're really pretty. We've known this since you were a little kid. Everyone always said, "Oh, your daughter's so cute." And then as you got older, people, you just got treated differently because of your looks. Why do you think everyone was nice to you all the time?
Yeah. You won the genetic lottery. Be happy.
Would say that.
Generally speaking, why do parents kill their children? And my gosh,
parents,
an allegation like
mothers
this,
kill
throwing a child off of a hotel balcony. Talk to us about that.
Yeah, so this is an example of filicide, which is one of the killings of a child by a caregiver. When we see these cases, we see them for a number of reasons. We've had research over the decades that have showed that some parents might do it out of altruism, so they think that the death is in the best interest of the child. Some do it as a part of a murder-suicide. Others, if your child is having a terminal illness, might do it to relieve their pain or suffering.
Yeah, right.
But in many cases, we see, in filicide cases, we see a psychotic parent. So somebody who has severe and persistent mental illness, such as schizophrenia, who is not in the right mental state of mind, who does some horrendous act of filicide.
Wasn't in the stroller. Mercedes stated that she told Chanel that she couldn't find Charles and was going to go back to the beachfront Palms to gather their luggage. Mercedes stated that Chanel then told her not to go back to the hotel. Mercedes found it odd that Chanel would say that and stated that Chanel said, "Don't go back to the hotel," several more times. And the affidavit goes on to state that detectives ended up apparently finding a trash bag in a trash bin in the parking garage under that hotel. And in that bag was a key card to Chanel's room, a quote, skinning knife with a black handle, plastics and toys, unused diapers, and unopened kid snacks. And that's not even all. The affidavit also indicated that a detective apparently found footage of Chanel in the lobby of the hotel pushing Hannah in a stroller. And you know how we can tell it was Hannah in the stroller? Because apparently you can see a foot moving in the stroller.
Damn.
And then there is apparently video, quote, from the second story of the baby falling from what appears to be the third floor and landing on the grass and rolling onto the concrete sidewalk where the baby was found.
Damn.
The disappearance of baby Lisa Irwin has been a mystery for more than a decade. Who took her from her crib in the middle of the night? To suggest that those injuries.
So this is premeditated.
Yeah.
Because she is, again, she like, okay, you're at a hotel, you're not in your own private residence. You've taken this is not done on a whim, guys. This is done where you're in a foreign place where no one knows you, no one's going to be looking. You just discard the child.
You have a skinning
and then you
knife
get rid of with a skinning knife.
reason.
And why would you have that? Unless you're a hunter or someone. And then you also throw away all of the evidence, like all the baby's toys, the nappies, like all that stuff. and you just throw it away in the trash. Like, sorry, this is premeditated.
Yeah,
Like,
there
it's
is
clearly, obviously, what it is.
there was no that it was cold blooded. That's this is so cold. Like, what kind of mother does that? Like, my God.
At least the B-dubs keep the kids around, AJ. I mean, these white girls seem to discard them like, chewing gum.
Yeah.
I don't want it anymore.
Yeah.
Who does that?
You just heard your attorney state that it's your desire to waive this matter to the Fayette County Grand Jury. You understood you got a right to have a preliminary hearing this morning, but it is your desire to waive this matter at this time.
So Lakin Snelling waived her preliminary hearing, meaning she was giving up the right to the hearing so the Commonwealth didn't call any witnesses and her attorney did not get to question them.
Ms. Snelling, you just heard your attorney state that it's your desire to waive this matter to the Fayette County Grand Jury. You understood you got a right to have a preliminary hearing this morning, but it is your desire to waive this matter at this time. Okay. I know that you have posted in electronic monitoring, residing with parents, all of that's still in place, correct? Okay. All right. Thank you.
Lakin Snelling scurried out of court, appearing to avoid
Damn.
any eye contact with the TV cameras.
Of course she did.
Ask a bunch of questions. It's almost like defense lawyers can kick the tires or test the case, the Commonwealth in this case. And so it's rare that you see a defense lawyer waive that. And the best theory is probably that this has been a big story in at least 2 states, and of course nationally on networks like yours. And this lawyer is probably trying to shield this young woman from this very difficult and challenging set of facts. Which is either she gave birth and didn't report the birth, which is a Class A misdemeanor in Kentucky, or she abused the courts,
that's a
which is
misdemeanor?
felony,
Yeah.
or
But guys, it's only because it's women.
Yeah,
pretty much.
Yeah.
All women are innocent. There's always an extenuating circumstance as to why they would do something so horrific.
And if the man took the baby away, he'd probably be charged federally for kidnapping.
Yeah, big time.
concealed or tamper with evidence, another felony. What we don't know is whether or not she actually killed the baby, and that's going to require some more testing.
That will require some more testing. And, I think you're right. I think that the defense attorney knows enough already, just based on the police reports and what's in the media, that he may know what happened. His client may have told him, attorney-client privilege, what happened. Right now, they're saying, it's inconclusive, the baby's cause and manner of death. So they're waiting on toxicology, of course, and what other testing they might be doing. This is wild to me, though, these young women, because this is now the second or third case ever that I've covered, maybe even fourth, actually, that I've covered, where young women give birth on their own, no hospital, no anesthesia. Oh my God, what is going on? And then
they're demons. That's what
you have to cut the cord and then, deliver the placenta, the whole 9 yards. And then instead of calling for help, you are putting the baby in a towel and in trash and then hiding it, concealing it.
See, the fact, guys, here, let's stop here, guys. Because the fact that she's surprised shows how disconnected that women are with other women's bad actions. How they can compartmentalize the bad actions of other women, right? Guys, women know how scandalous women are. They know how demonic each other are, but they'll still, the sisterhood is so strong. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Insane. Guys, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, guys. Appreciate that, guys. Thanks for 26K.
I was going to say, does that not prove that giving birth is not that big of a deal then, if they can just do it willy-nilly without any...
Yeah, but here's the thing. They want to make it a big deal when they want to do it. Guys, here's the thing. Women back in the day had like 5, 6, 7 kids, right? Okay. And now what we've done is we've made, having kids and giving birth was just something that women did. Even back in the day with even primitive cultures or whatever, when the whole world was still living in caves and huts and stuff. Yeah, there are ceremonies and everything, but birth happens so often that it wasn't like a big deal. I would say that we deify motherhood and giving birth more now in the West than any native African cultures do, because women had so many kids, and there's always women having kids, right? If you have one child, right, and there's all, you know, there's social media and everyone's giving you all these props, and they act like, oh, the hardest job in the world, a mother. They would never say that 70 years ago. You know what I'm saying? Because people
it's a part of life.
Not true. Yeah.
All your eggs in one basket when you have like one, maybe two kids. Like, but when you, like back in the day, like my grandmother had like 7 siblings.
But this is just like that, guys. In the West, because in parts of Mexico, parts of you know, all the rest of the world, when someone dies, you just go get a shovel, you call the priest, and you dig a hole. There's no coroner who comes to your house and autopsy and all this foolishness. So we're so removed from birth and death that it's kind of like it's kind of like it's not a natural thing that people deal with every day.
Well, AJ, to be fair, there was a tradition when somebody passed on. I don't think this is true across all cultures, but there was a wake where everyone would gather together with the body of the deceased, and it was called a wake just to make sure they weren't that they were actually dead.
Yeah,
like they would actually
English and Irish people do it. Scottish too.
Yeah. They would have a wake just to make sure. It's like, okay, we got to make sure we know for a fact that this guy's gone before we go burying him alive.
Yeah, and there
was some tradition.
They had the bell and the graves, and they would ring the bell if you were alive in the casket. That's what the dead ringer. You're a dead ringer for what's and such. Because
that's where that comes from. Okay.
Yeah. What's the difference between an Irish funeral and an Irish wedding?
There's one less alcohol.
Liquor? Oh! Exactly. One less drunk.
So that's the allegation here. What in the heck is going on? Because the most famous of these cases that I covered was in Warren County, Ohio, Skylar Richardson.
I told you, Anonymous, you and all your English family members need to start calling yourselves indigenous peoples.
Well, I told you, I actually I was talking to a native girl when I was doing a tow for her, and I said that, it's like, I said this to her, I was indigenous to the UK, and she was like, I never thought of it that way.
Yeah.
Well, they don't even think about it.
Sure. You guys are the original people there.
You have to come from somewhere, guys.
Yep, like, everyone comes from somewhere. There's no reason why the Welsh shouldn't call themselves indigenous. The Scots shouldn't call themselves indigenous. The Irish and the English. You guys are indigenous to the British Isles.
Well, I tested my DNA a couple of years ago, and it's basically I'm 99.9% from that island. I'm literally about as because I've got like
he remains an English man.
I have a tiny amount of French. Tiny.
Okay, then you're not indigenous. Right? Nope. No. You're not indigenous.
Perfect, right?
You're a colonizer. You're a colonizer, sir.
I'm pretty sure that's from Anglo-Saxon. I'm pretty sure that's where that's from. But everywhere else is like Scottish, Welsh, Irish.
You're trying to culturally appropriate English, and you're not 100%. So shame on you.
Shame on you.
It's cultural appropriation.
Yeah, I guarantee that if they were to start like an indigenous peoples movement in the UK, that would actually go over better than what they're doing. That would be hilarious.
Oh my God, that would those jokes would write themselves.
What would the wokey wokes do?
Well, they can't say anything because it's true.
Oh, yeah.
But again, though, they would just say it's racism.
if I had to venture a guess, what would the Wokey Wokes do? I have no idea, but it would involve a Palestinian flag.
Yeah,
that's facts. That's true. Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
Years and years ago, she was acquitted at trial of aggravated murder charges, so she's free.
Yeah,
but
look at that, guys. This is the one we were just talking about.
I can't even imagine doing such a thing. Like that, this takes some major endurance, some major pain endurance, pain tolerance, and some major compartmentalization. As a prosecutor,
you don't care. That's
I think you're right. First of all, the Skylar Richardson case, I remember that case well. Very high profile. I represented the judge in that case when there was a lawsuit over his gag order, and in fact, I argued that case to the highest Supreme Court. It's been some years now. But I have seen cases like this, as you have, and they're very troubling. We know what's happening here. Young women who didn't intend to be pregnant, and don't want certain people, whether it's their parents or the father or their friends, to know they're pregnant. Now, you have to be a certain size woman to be able to conceal a pregnancy, right? Somebody who's normally weighs 110 pounds, and 5'6" is not going to conceal a pregnancy. So I don't know enough about this woman to know how she did it, but whether it's clothing or other ways, there's a desire to conceal the pregnancy, which is fine. But when it results in concealing the birth, and in this case, the death of your baby, people need to know. And Kentucky law is such that you have to report it. And I understand the mindset of young people. We were all young once, and there is a childish impulse when you've done something wrong or shameful to want to hide it from your parents.
She's an adult. She's an adult. You done her. She was like 20 years old.
Yeah, well, here's the crazy thing, though. I mean, because we've been witnessing this, we've been documenting it pretty well. Modern women are just overgrown children.
They
are overgrown children. Like they do not have the virtues that adults have, and they act like spoiled brats. So yeah, when I hear things like, "Oh, this is something a child would do," it's like, yeah, we're dealing with a modern woman in the 21st century in America, or in the West. Of course, that's going to be the case. That's not that should not be surprising to anybody.
I moved continents when I was 20 years old. Like it's these like that kind of attitude towards like an unborn child is like I can't even describe what you must be going through your mind.
Yeah,
just to add to what Locke has to say, I had a guy was lecturing me about women back in the 1990, telling me a woman is just, you have to treat them like a child. And those were my simp days. And I said, oh, come on now. Women are really intelligent, and you can't go thinking about them like that. And
No.
said,
Here I come to save the day.
Exactly. No, you have to treat them like a child because they don't know how to think responsibly. So it's not a new phenomenon. This has been around for a long time.
It's just been getting worse.
Well, it's thankful. It's thankful to the internet. They're actually exposing themselves.
Yeah,
the guy. I was going to say the guy you're talking about sounds like the holotype, like Red Pillar.
He was what you would probably call the Red Pillar before Red Pill became a thing.
Yeah.
But remember this. I grew up in the 80s, and all we heard during the 80s was girls mature faster than boys, girls are better drivers, blah, 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 blah. And teenage boys, their parents paid through the nose for car insurance. But then something weird happened in the 90s. So all of a sudden, women's insurance rates were going through the roof, and parents were livid. And of course, these woke reporters and everybody, what's going on? Why are women paying more in insurance rates? And and I remember insurance companies being interviewed, and the representatives were saying the statistics are out there. Women are worse drivers than boys. And oh my God, people lost their minds. That was impossible. And look at all of AJ's 50 and 304s and all these other videos we've got out there of how these women are when they're pulled over by police officers.
Well, you're speaking heresy.
Exactly.
They're literally speaking heresy to their religion.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much it's what it is. It's a religion.
How
it's
dare
a religion
you?
of the self.
But thanks to, so back in the day, the police unions viciously fought against body cams, and now they've learned that body cam video is actually the best thing that they can have.
Yeah.
And
Oh yeah.
so we've had this double-edged sword, and it's like AJ points out all the time. The wokes wanted canceling. The woke said words are weapons, blah, 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 blah. But they sure don't like it when it's flipped the other way onto them. And so we are now documenting everything to such a point that this has become feminism's and the woke's biggest, what do I want to call it, backlash, is that it's now pointing back at them, and they have nowhere to hide.
Nope. They just have the same old tired talking points that they're trying to hide behind.
Right, and they can't do that anymore because it's like, oh gosh, I can't remember the Supreme Court justice who said sunlight is the best disinfectant. And now the sunlight is coming out, and they don't know what to do.
They're just going to continue to blame the patriarchy. That's the only thing they have. It's all patriarchy. It's like, can you define patriarchy? No, I don't have to because it's obvious. Educate yourself.
But it's like everything else. Young guys are saying, I don't care. Well, you're the it's all white men's fault, and white men are now saying I don't care.
Yeah.
And they don't know how to react to that.
You can't talk about women or blacks that way. Or else what?
Watch me.
Exactly. What are you going to do?
What are you going to do about it? That's a scary thing, guys. Doug MP, what's up, dude? Hold on, guys. What's up, man?
So one of the, you're talking about body cams, police and stuff, guys. What was the lowest hanging fruit to arrest people and keep police numbers up? It was marijuana.
Resisting arrest?
Yeah.
Oh. Now, guys, remember, policing is all about numbers. They have to keep arrests up to justify the budget. So now, the slightest provocations, the slightest forms of violence, domestic violence, they're looking to arrest anybody, even women.
Yeah.
20 years ago, women could get away with all this stuff.
Yeah. Disorderly conduct, DV, simple battery, loitering,
driving,
public intoxication, right? They would let them all go,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But now
SA was a big one,
right?
Yeah.
A body's a body in a prison. They don't care.
Well,
it's the prison industrial complex is a thing.
They need more states to pass those laws that say that, even if these simps say, oh no, she hit me, but I don't want to press charges. Don't too bad.
I love her, man.
I love her, man.
Here I come to save the day.
Then also, with this case, with this woman here, you're seeing the common rhetoric where we have to understand where she's coming from. How could that? I'm hoping in our lifetime we don't. This rhetoric of a woman does something and we're like, I can't believe she did that. That's a woman. How could she? Because men don't get that.
Nope.
Not at all.
We're just said, oh no, he's a man, therefore he's evil.
He's a demon,
That's all the proof we need. Yeah, exactly. He's a man, and men need to know better. It's like, but no, for a woman needs to get all sorts of passes. They need to get because they're young and they didn't know any better. So we see it all the time.
Much trauma and get the
mental health.
Yeah,
mental health and the trauma and systemic oppression. You don't know what it's like to be a white middle-class woman in the United States of America. You don't know the type of hell I have to go through on a daily basis.
100%. You can already tell from you can already tell from all the rhetoric in this case. They're already trying to make passes for we have to. Oh my God! It must have been a painful experience. She had to have been tough to go through. What are you talking about?
No, like the fact. No, and the thing is that argument actually works against her. It's like that was such a tough and painful experience. It's like and she went through it and was not changed at all. And still, if anything, felt more justified in doing the monstrous act that she did. She's a monster. These are phrases I don't use lightly, but guys,
this is changing. All of this stuff is like the political palm tree, as I like to call it. It's blown one way to where it's the extreme left, a few years ago. Now, guess what? It's blowing back the other way. And let me tell you that thing's gonna freaking blow right to the right. And people have had enough of people have had enough of these gang shootings. They've had enough of this illegal migration. They've had enough of these losers on on welfare, and just like people have had enough of this nonsense.
Yeah.
Yeah, people are getting sick of
talking
it.
right now. What country are you from?
I'm from the UK at the moment, and it's
bro,
dude, it is blowing up.
Oh, good.
Yeah,
another day over there, man. Honestly,
I live in Canada, which is like not.
Even worse.
Which is like real. That's like moving from one side of hell to the other, because the
I do not think that's less of an improvement.
It's like well, I moved to a different condo on the Lake of Fire. Over here, it's only 107 degrees. When over at my old condo, it was 108. So
if I could, I'd even move to California. Like that would be good enough.
No, you don't say that. Do not say that.
No, guys, California's better than Canada, guys. At least California still has free speech. Canada has no free speech, guys.
That is okay. I will give you that one.
Guys,
I will give you that one.
Canada makes California look, and guys, and it's just as expensive to live in parts of Canada as in California.
It's worse.
California is ridiculous. Like what you are paying for to live in certain parts of California, you are effectively paying for your own torture.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just.
What's it going to take to get Anonymous to come to the U.S.? Because I'll sponsor
come to Texas or something like that.
Dude.
Yeah,
maybe.
No, there's a lot of great.
Maybe if that digital ID passes, I can claim asylum in.
Hey, Anonymous, come here illegally, bro. You can get a free
just walk across the border,
monthly checks and everything, bro.
Yeah.
You can
They'll give you. It's like you cross. Just take a vacation to Mexico. Just walk across just walk across the Rio Grande, and they'll look at you and say, "Okay, so you're not an American citizen."
I would get horribly.
Okay, all right. Here's a first class ticket to pretty much any city you want. Just go nuts.
He doesn't have to do that. He's white, dude. White people.
Oh
have
wait,
privilege.
that's right.
You just walk right in here like you own the place.
I'm just like, hello, good sir. I would like to claim asylum, please.
Yeah, see, you got to.
Okay, you don't got to do that. Just walk in. I'm on my coffee break.
No, honestly, guys, I don't understand, because I was talking to an American couple the other day, and they were from like Tennessee or something, and I told them, I was just like, man, like America's like such a cool country.
It is.
And it's just like, and they're like, oh, that's really weird to hear someone who's not America say that, and I'm like, well, these people are just jealous losers.
Yeah,
they were just like
a lot of parts of America fucking rock, dude.
Exactly.
You go to North Carolina, Texas. Freaking anywhere outside of the coast is fantastic.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's a ton of cool places.
Even up in Maine. Maine is pretty cool, man. People up in Maine are just chill. A lot of them work with their hands, so they're just want to have a beer and just chill.
Yeah, New Hampshire, live free or die. You can do kind of what you want up here.
Yeah.
Like,
man,
you guys know that Maine.
That's an awesome title for a state.
Yeah, it is.
I'm jealous of New Hampshire.
You can have like no seatbelt, no motorcycle helmet, everything.
Is New Hampshire
carry? Yeah.
Oh, I was just about to ask that. Yep. So it's constitutional carry.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh
man.
Really do much at all.
Another really know that Maine has the most amount per percent of its population has the most amount of military veterans living.
Oh, really?
State. Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to be there if there's ever a civil war.
Or
you guys remember that Maine governor, that LePage guy that somehow got elected, and he was like, the problem is we have D-Ray and Shifty from New York coming up here to Maine, and they're selling drugs, and they're getting all the white girls pregnant before they go back to New York. He said that at a press conference.
He get my vote.
Yeah, like another really cool place. I'm just gonna say that Northern Michigan. Northern Michigan is freaking awesome.
Yeah.
Like when you're talking about like Southeast Michigan on the Canadian border, yeah, that place is kind of kind of iffy, but if you go north in Michigan, dude, it's gorgeous. It's awesome.
I had a friend that was from I can't say it right. Manistee, Michigan. It's like right by Canada. And she hit a moose in her car one time.
Oh,
yeah.
She's like, yeah. I hit a moose one time. I wasn't going very fast, but it still wrecked my car.
Yeah, those things weigh like 2 tons. Like they're huge.
Oh yeah, no, and it's either moose or deer. It's either moose or deer. Those are like the 2 biggest enemies on the road.
If you get like a live moose, I've seen it here. Like they're not very common in BC, but like they do show up every now and again. But they, man, like they will destroy a vehicle. You're lucky to be alive.
Oh yeah. No, those things are massive. Moose are massive.
I've seen people get hit by like people hit bears and stuff. Like I've seen that a few times. Like
I was on a motorcycle once, and I came around a corner, like, and there was a moose, and I put my brakes on and stuff, but I actually crouched down. If I didn't stop enough, I could actually have ridden my motorcycle underneath
it. Yeah,
moose. That's huge. How freaking tall they. It's like your brain can't like understand how big it is.
They're like 11.
Guys, it's like a horse.
Guys,
but it's huge.
Do anyone else have anything more on the topic? Because we can revisit this case because it's still ongoing. But anything else about these underheaded chicks that are throwing their babies away?
The University of Kentucky girl, I'm gonna call it right now. She's gonna get 5 years.
You think they're gonna be that harsh?
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
you think they're gonna throw the book at her that hard? I was gonna think like 6 months house arrest.
Yeah, I don't know because it is in Kentucky. Like Kentucky, isn't Kentucky more
you're
of a
right.
red state?
It depends on the jurisdiction.
Yeah.
Like that's the thing. If it was Lexington, right?
Is Kentucky a swing state?
No.
No, it's not.
But there are. It's like traditionally speaking, Kentucky is a quote unquote red state, but the cities like Lexington, Frankfurt, the major hubs are deep blue.
Yeah,
that's how it is.
Yeah.
Okay, interesting. Well,
guys. Either way,
big cities.
We'll see more and more of this, guys. You see it all the time. You have dumpsters, parking lots. Throwing them in swimming pools, guys. And once again, they're talking about all this support. There was a lady on TikTok who was saying that that she saw a B-dub complaining about how America's not set up to help single moms. Of course, it's not.
Because they were never a thing for kids.
Thank you very much. Ridiculous.
And now we have the subculture.
Thing I would say would be that these are only cases where they got caught.
Yeah.
I guarantee you there's probably double the amount of that are not caught.
Yeah. And it's like, guys, like these safety nets that we're supposed to have for like single moms, right? Like I'm from a single parent family, right? My mom, she did everything the right way. She got married. She, was good wife, everything like that. And my dad divorced her, which is unheard of. I haven't heard of any man really divorcing someone, unless it's like,
that's pretty rare.
It's very rare, like unless you've like been like unfaithful or whatever, which she wasn't. But and it's just like that's what the system was set up for, was for people like her, who just like, honestly, my old man probably just went insane. I don't know what happened to him really, but like that's what it was set up for, was like those weird outlier
or a widow
cases,
too.
widows, weird outlier cases, right?
Yeah,
not for everyone. Who just like, I'm just gonna have a baby now.
Yeah, it's just cash and prizes now. It's just cash and prizes.
All right,
that's
guys,
all the systems
let's
are.
switch gears here because, guys, I dropped this in the Discord. You guys, make sure to join the Discord, right? If one of the mods can drop the link to the Discord, guys, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the join button for a membership, guys. I will be live tomorrow at 4:30, guys, for the day shift. So, guys, those are usually members only. So, guys, make sure you are a member.
Discord's a fun time. I've gone through a whole bunch of videos through there that I've never seen.
And guys, let's hold on. Let's get started here first. Hold on. Where are we?
That's the sound of the police.
That's loud.
2.614.
Little palate
Do me a favor and
cleanser.
check the cameras on 143 in Lagrange. 143 in Lagrange. See if that car did a U-turn. I'm by the Starbucks parking lot. Ooh, I can smell your car.
Now this cop is based AF, guys, and he is not taking any mess at all.
Turn it off.
Good.
What does that mean? He can
What is your
smell it.
problem?
I think he smells weed.
Siggin?
It's either weed or booze.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say, what does he mean by smell? Is it oil? Is it coolant? Is it weed? Is it booze?
But
What
he was
is it?
doing, but this chick was doing 117 miles per hour at a 45
I know.
I'm
and
gonna
I
go
commented-
alcohol.
in a
I
residential.
I commented in the Discord, if you ever watch these women when they drive today, it's like they just drop the hammer and go, and they
Yeah.
don't even look.
Yep.
They're on TikTok.
Don't I? You know we have cameras here, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I could smell your car how fast you were going.
Smells like
You were 117 miles per hour when you passed me.
117?
Yes. Let me see your driver license. Are you trying to kill somebody? You got people in the car.
Yeah, I do.
You trying to kill somebody?
No.
Are you
Look
being
at the smile
serious?
on her
No, I'm not.
face.
Oh my God,
How old
she's
are you?
trying to
Yeah,
choke her
I'm
way
18.
out of
Yeah,
this.
you're gonna lose your license.
Yeah?
Yes.
That's
Yeah.
a best case
You're on camera.
scenario.
What's with the phone?
You shouldn't be driving. I hope you got insurance.
Yeah.
How old are you again?
It says on there. 18.
Okay, that's good. At least I don't have to call your parents.
Oh shit!
Why is she laughing?
I don't. It doesn't matter. Stay in the car. Stay in the car.
This cop is awesome.
All right, 10-4. I'll take another unit. No rush. Stay in the car. I said.
I'm closing it. I'm closing it.
Listen. Okay. It's a festive weekend, right?
Yeah.
Halloween, stuff like that. There's a lot of people out. Okay. Almost, it's not that late, 11:30. There's probably going to be people drinking now tonight.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not saying that you would necessarily cause the crash. Somebody will pull out of you. There's no way you're going to be able to stop on time. You understand that?
Yeah, I understand.
Well, you don't.
No, she doesn't.
You're coming with
No,
me, you
she
know that, right?
understands
Yeah.
nothing.
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
117, of
I don't know
course you
why
are.
you think this is funny.
No, because I do that in situations like this. I can't handle it.
Listen,
You've been
this
in a situation like
Then you
this?
should be in the
This is
car.
normal to you.
No, I've never got pulled over.
Now, guys, watch this simp in the passenger seat.
Officer, can you give her a break?
No.
Oh boy.
Why would you let her drive like that?
I don't know. Maybe. Can you give her a break?
You know what? Beta. I'm not even gonna. No. You know what? I'm gonna impound your car too.
You know what?
I'm gonna impound it.
You have to.
Yes, I'm gonna tow it.
None of us has to
Yes.
show up.
Why?
What do you mean? Why?
What do you mean, kill her? Officer,
All right, come on,
How
let's go.
entitled they are. They still don't take it
Step up.
serious.
Yes.
Can't you just?
Step out. Yes.
Hold up.
You go.
Anonymous, how quickly would it take you to load that thing up if you had to impound it?
If it's front wheel drive car, literally like 40 seconds.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Nice.
If I had to use dollies, that's different. But yeah, 40 seconds, I'd be in and out of there.
Sweet.
But yeah, again, like this guy's a friend of the tow truck drivers. I like this cop.
To jail. Yes. Step out
Well,
of the
funny
car.
thing, he's
Yes.
not even
How is-
based.
wait,
He's just not wasting time. He's just
Yeah.
saying,
Yeah, this is
saying,
great.
don't need the pleasantries. Like,
Yeah,
you know
what are
you're
you doing?
Yeah.
This is wrong.
Yeah.
Stop. the
Yeah.
bullshit.
This is what the cops should be doing. It's like,
Yeah,
I'm sorry, but
mission.
she's 18, she's an adult, no kid gloves. I don't give a no kid gloves. She doesn't deserve it.
Correct.
But you still think she's a kid, though.
Oh no,
She could be
is.
42 and still think she's a kid.
Yeah.
That's true.
Exactly. They don't grow up.
117 miles per hour. Is aggravated speeding.
117?
Petra Pans.
Yes.
Did you check the radar?
I have the radar. Yes.
That's where he checked.
No, you don't have to see it.
We don't
It's all on
see it.
camera. Ma'am, please don't make this difficult than it is. Just step out, please.
She's 18.
She's
Get out the car,
18.
dum-dum.
She's 18. Now they want to treat her like a child.
I'm an 18-year-old girl. You
Okay,
can't
well,
do
whoever
this
you
to
want to give the
me.
keys to.
Yeah, exactly.
I can't take it because my dad's car's there.
Oh damn.
What else do you have over there?
My phone?
That's it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Appreciate it.
Turn around. Keep it in your pocket. Put your hands behind your back.
You know why
You're
she
under arrest,
laughed?
okay?
Nice.
Yeah.
It's time!
She said she laughed when she gets.
I'm sure I could find something else,
all the
like
time because she's never been held
reckless
accountable.
driving. That's gotta be reckless driving.
It is reckless driving. It's reckless endangerment.
Well,
yes.
Yeah.
You might lose your license for this. You won't get it until after you're 21. Yes. Yes. I'll show you the radar if you want to see it. Just wait. I'm gonna tow the car too.
Nice.
Oh, this is Orlando. They don't mess around.
What's so difficult?
Florida.
Can we sit in the car until he says that we're good? Fine, sit over here. See that?
I can't breathe.
Right here, it's my car.
I can't breathe.
I didn't do it. Are you gonna arrest me? I didn't do it. I'm about to.
You can't arrest. You can't.
You wanna-
We know the law. You can't.
Oh, wait a
by that.
minute. You can't arrest the kid.
He's not obstructing. He's not touching. He's not being disrespectful. He's not doing anything.
Who's this idiot?
No.
Wait, how do we not hear the ground shake when this thing came friggin'
Can you translate?
waddling up to the camera? Like what's going on there? And these big chicks always wear red, like the Kool-Aid man. Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's because it's slimming. It makes them look slimmer.
I have a question. Where did this nonsense "you can't arrest a kid" come from?
I don't know.
They like, you can never underestimate the power of a modern woman's delusion. They will literally imagine a law and then state it as fact. We see it all the time.
Yeah,
It's
my
like-
ex-wife used
No
to
one's
do
doing-
crap like that.
Yeah, they'll just make crap up.
117 miles per hour.
So
Yeah, and she was texting too. All that.
But get in the car and shut up.
wow, she listen. Wow.
Yeah, I'm surprised.
Do you have the key, sir?
I have it.
You need them?
Yes.
Actually, I think
The car's getting towed. Yes, he's gonna need the car.
Why do you need the keys? Actually,
I don't need the keys. You don't want to give me the keys? That's
why
fine.
do I need to give you my keys?
I'm gonna tow it.
Why are you gonna tow it?
She committed a crime in the
I
vehicle.
just told you why he was gonna tow it. You absolute
man.
dunderhead. What are you talking about?
This is my car.
It doesn't matter.
This is my.
This is my car.
So I have
my car.
I was gonna say I
it's you.
I don't care that she was the one driving. It's my car.
I have
Oh,
a technique to get the keys out of people when they're like this. I tell them that if they don't give me the keys, if we have to move the vehicle in the yard, it costs them $30 every time we have to move it. And then, dude, they hand over that key so quickly, man.
Like every single time I watch like these people try to argue with police, it's like it's like in the back of their minds, like what are they expecting? Like, oh, it's not her car. Oh, well then that's entirely different. I am so sorry. Let me give you a pat on the back and a money order for $32 for inconveniencing you. I am is my face red.
I wonder sometimes.
Okay, you know what? I don't need to
generational
keep-
stories.
I would say just yank that, and who cares if it tears up the transmission?
Well, there's multiple ways you can do it. It just gets more expensive if you don't buy.
I'll just throw it without
my
it.
truck is gonna have to yank it off. This is my car.
Just the car that's not on us.
How about we do this?
It's my car. Can we all take a break?
Walk over here. I'll show you something. Walk around.
Can we all take a break?
I don't know why we have to get keys and all that.
Because you're not doing what we're telling you to do.
I don't have to give you my keys for my car. It's my car.
Walk over there.
I don't have to give you the keys for my car.
That's fine, but we're gonna tow it either way.
Why do I have to? I'm right here. Why do I have to come where you?
Because he's gonna show you.
They have your camera.
Where's my car?
170.
How do you know that's my
It's on
car?
camera. Okay,
No,
you know what?
these-
All right, we're done.
Get
Get it right
your
home.
car, you dummy. What are you talking about? Dude.
It's Saturday night.
Get it right home.
It's my car. It's
Yeah,
my
you
right.
get it. You're not taking that. I'm towing it.
It's my car.
I'm towing it. You can get it later.
We can tow it and go fill it and then leave with it. Right?
Yes, you can do that.
Right?
Yes, you can do that.
Yeah, we can do it, but we're not leaving the car. We're not walking away from it or giving you the
Then you
keys.
guys can sit over there until the.
Is this the same chick from before?
Yeah, I think it's a different one. Wait, no, wait. She may have thrown on it.
Car's
You
towed.
can sit right there by the
You
car.
can sit over there.
For obstructing
I can't tell,
for
guys. These big ones all all look the same.
Instructing, yes.
Yeah.
If you get back in the car, I'm telling you right now.
There's the other
get back in
magic
the car.
words.
You're gonna get
The other
arrested
magic
for
words are always
I'm
get a
calling the car.
supervisor.
Yeah, yeah.
Car? Yes. How does that work?
I'm not joking,
Call whoever you have. You can pay for
Oh
my car.
my
You don't understand.
God. Dude, you lost.
Guys, how many chances has he given this guy? At least 25 or 30 at this point.
AJ,
This guy is
I'm not joking, man. Every time I have to deal with a situation like this, and this is gonna sound bad, but like every time it's like one of these like Middle Eastern guys, there is always an issue. There's always an issue. Like the only people that've ever tried to drive out of my wheel lift with my truck have been Middle Eastern guys, because there is some macho ego thing with them where they can't handle the fact that someone else is in control of the situation.
Yep.
They hate it.
You ever hear of Russell Peters, the Indian Canadian comedian who says Middle Eastern men do not know how to say no.
Yeah.
They don't know how to say I don't know.
Yeah.
They just say yes and they lie.
Lie, yeah, just constantly lie all the time.
You want to go to jail?
Is this my property?
Yes, it is.
I can sit in my car.
All right, that's it. You're coming in for obstructing. Turn around.
Wait. Let's take a break.
Turn around.
Wait. Let's take a break. Let's take a break.
Yes. Stop. Back up. Stop.
What are you? Get your supervisor.
He's right here.
Stop.
He wants to speak with the manager.
Gave him every chance.
He got dude. He got a lot of leeway. He got a lot, like a surprising amount of leeway on that. And he just kept pushing. Who does he think he is? A woman?
It never gets better when the Sarge shows up either.
Man, back up. This is gonna be a nice lawsuit, you guys.
Oh, I'm sure he's scared. My dad, I'm gonna call my dad's lawyer on you.
Yeah.
My dad has a lawyer.
It's all on video, okay?
That's good. That's very good. It's on video. Please, that'll be very nice. You're gonna arrest me in my own car? Stop. Don't move. Stop resisting.
He told you why you were getting arrested.
I'm trying to double lock this.
You're still resisting our efforts. Now you're going to go through. You're resisting. Continuing to resist our efforts. If you stop resisting.
My arm's about to break.
Okay.
No,
now
it's
that the
not.
cuffs are double locked, we're going to escort you. Your arm is not about to break.
Yeah, it is.
You know what I would do? When he was griping about his arms about to break, I'd ratchet up another man.
I don't need to talk so many. Tell her to come pick you up.
Say again?
When he's crying about his arm is about to break, they should ratchet it up another inch and say, now it's about to break.
You just remember the guy that
Oh, my shoulder!
And he tried, and it was funny. Don't forget, before this guy starting up the brouhaha, he said, "I can't breathe." This guy, he actually he got out and said, "I can't breathe. I can't breathe." He started saying that before he even got arrested.
Oh man!
Can you look at my shoulder? Prior to that, there was no right now. We're gonna be
Tell her to come pick you up.
You searching me when you have handcuffs?
Yep.
Yes, we're searching you while you're handcuffed, sir.
Did you tell him his rights? Did you tell him his rights? I was going to tell him his rights.
Ma'am.
He looks a bit roasted.
Oh my God! Hey, she saw an episode of Law and Order. She's in it. Wait! I forgot. This is the 21st century. She has seen 27 hours worth of true crime dramas. She knows how the law works.
Right.
Yeah.
Escorted with keys in your pocket.
Hold on, 20. Can I get another card here?
I promise you, we're not taking the keys. The last thing we need is
my phone in my pocket.
I can take his phone and I can take his keys. I can take everything.
Take here.
Great.
It's evidence, isn't it?
You're just having a bad day.
You're having a fine day.
You know, this is a nice lawsuit. It's gonna be a nice.
Take that.
Yeah,
I'm about to get that bag.
Yeah, sure you
It's gonna
are.
be a nice lawsuit. I'm in handcuffs.
Say again, Korg. I didn't hear.
I was just saying, you're not going to file a lawsuit. They all act like they've got these magic incantations. Oh, they file a lawsuit. Oh, we're so sorry, sir.
Retainer.
You're free to go.
Guys, the amount of
Please,
times I've heard that, I'd be a millionaire, man. Like,
Yeah, it's
honestly.
Yeah, no, like pretty much. I'm not getting my way. My rights are being violated, so I'm gonna sue you. It's like no lawyer's gonna take that case. They're just gonna look at you and say, "Grow up."
The other funny phrase is, "I know my laws. I know my laws.
I know my rights. I got rights."
To shut up.
Yeah, quite literally, that's the first thing they tell you. You got the right to remain silent. I suggest you freaking take it.
But they don't have the ability.
Nope. They gotta be right.
I'm just thinking of Judge
Let's
Dredd
get through
where he
this, guys.
blows up his car.
They're struggling or what? You.
Oh, yeah, it's smart move.
Oh, there we go.
There you go. Drop it.
They're struggling or what?
Racial. Right,
You sure or what? Make sure you put that muscle in. Or what?
Or what? Nothing.
Stop resisting.
My arm's about to break. Stop resisting.
My arm's about to break.
Stop resisting.
You're gonna go for
Ow.
obstructing
I didn't
and
do nothing.
resisting.
You have video, right?
It's right here.
You see, I was all the way in the back.
Nope.
I didn't resist. I didn't do nothing.
Let's go. You're
You
sitting in
guys,
the car.
I'm in handcuffs for sitting in the back of a car.
Sit in the car.
Dumbass.
Yeah, now you're gonna be, now you get to sit in the back of a car now.
You can't take his keys. They can tow it. They
Ma'am.
can tow it. No, I'm telling
I'm
you,
gonna
I
tow
know
it.
my law.
Okay, that's fine.
No,
I'm
you
taking
don't.
the keys, and I'm going to be a
Get her to. Get her to, man. Get a forklift and get her out
seriously.
of there. Right?
You
man.
know, it's like that she's gonna get put away. You know, it's like he's already called for it.
She's on the turn. It's not his.
the
You can't
vehicle.
take the
It
car.
doesn't matter.
Okay.
It doesn't matter.
We're gonna
They
need
can
two
take
tow
the
trucks for this
vehicle,
thing.
but I get the key.
It doesn't matter.
I get the key. You can tow, but you can't go into it.
Why do you
I
care?
get it. I get the key.
Okay,
I
man.
want to take myself home then.
No.
You can
I'm
take it to
taking
the
the
tow
vehicle.
truck. I want to go to the tow. He's right here. He doesn't want to talk into it.
I don't need to talk to you anymore, man. I'm done over here, okay?
She says, "What happened?" Can you explain to her?
Tell her what
Deep
happened.
breath.
Tell her how fast she was going. 117 miles per hour on the Grange. It's on the radar. If you want to see it, I'll show it to you.
I'm 17.
No.
117 miles per hour.
Show it.
Yeah.
And then he started resisting when he was talking about going in
He
the car
wasn't
when we told
resisting
him.
at all. It's his car. He said he can sit by the car.
He's
You know
obstructing,
that.
ma'am. He's obstructing.
Obstructing. It's his car.
I told him how many times he needs to step away from the vehicle because he's getting towed.
Investigation, you dummy.
That's it. We're done. Ma'am, step up.
She says, "What's next?" Can you tell us what's
Camera.
next? I don't know
Yes.
what else to do.
Sit on the
curb. Can you tell us what next to do?
Who is that?
My sister.
He
It's
tells
okay.
you what to do. Sit on the curb. What do I do? Sit on the curb.
Just don't break
I
it.
don't know how to explain to her. I don't know how to explain to her.
Ah,
The
come on,
owner
man.
of the
You know that's
vehicle-
not possible.
Look, she has her phone in the back of the car.
Wait, what?
You want
Where
to
was
talk?
she hiding that?
How did she get her hand free?
You're funny.
Man, it isn't
She's probably
free.
got her hand. She's so thin.
Yeah,
like,
she's still
No, she's-
handcuffed, guys.
yeah,
She's handcuffed.
yeah.
Where was she hiding that?
Okay, I can't reach over. I can't reach over.
These guys are
Yeah.
roasted.
بعرف وجحشي وزفتي. That's me. I know.
There we go. See, guys.
What?
okay.
How much is the bill?
Where's that?
We're gonna determine that later.
How much is the bill?
You drive a little fast. Speed it up. Good lawsuit. I think you guys dislocated my shoulder, actually.
No, you didn't.
Do we have a serious convo or not?
Do you want to chat?
Did you see
Come
the
on.
arrogance
They're
of
so
these people?
feminine. Guys, only chicks can just not sit there in silence, right? That's how you
Right.
know that these young guys are so effeminate now. Because how many times have we seen
Yeah.
these drunken 304s sitting in the car talking to themselves? You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like the officer's ignoring him, and they just have
Yeah.
to keep talking and talking and talking.
He's he's acting like a chick right now.
Yeah.
He just will not shut up, and he's making these baseless threats, and he's acting like he's a victim. It's like, dude, be a man. Come
They have a
on.
captive audience, right? They can't run away from them.
It's never happened to me, but trust me, guys, if you have a dislocated shoulder, you're not talking trash to
Yeah.
a cop.
You know,
with a
you
dislocated
know.
Shoulder. Exactly.
You would be screaming.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, you would be in an unbearable amount of pain.
You got kids or no? You got kids?
Everyone is Trent, Fire Deputy Sheriff, Patrol Sergeant
Nice.
Canine Handler. All right, so this girl was driving 117 miles an hour in a posted 45-mile-an-hour zone, over 2.5 times the legal limit, which is incredibly dangerous for obvious
Holy
reasons.
crap.
And this officer is 100%
this
correct. If
car.
a vehicle had just pulled out in front of her at those speeds, there's no way she would have had time to stop or maneuver.
Well, this is this Harassflix? Yeah, he must have done a face reveal because he's so many subs now. But all right, guys, I'm gonna shut this bad boy down, guys. I'll be live at 4:30 tomorrow.
Sweet.
PM
Cool.
in the Eastern time. So yeah, guys, thanks for being here. Thanks for 26K on the 27. Yeah,
Already
guys.
26.
Nice.
Yeah.
Awesome,
we-
man. That's for dude. You
Chill out.
deserve it, dude. You deserve it.
I feel like it was like literally like 3 days ago. It was 24.
Yeah,
like
guys.
the first. Yeah, when we were doing the interview, you were at like 18, man. You're freaking you.
Yeah,
You
I hit 18 not last Saturday, but the Saturday before last. No, wait. Yeah, just in the last like 2 weeks, guys. I went from like 18 to like 26K. It's crazy.
Dude,
Like,
that's
there's
awesome.
A couple of
Congratulations,
videos
man.
that I went and a couple of shorts and stuff that just like we're just hitting back to back to back to back to back to back.
Nice.
So
That's
I think
freaking awesome, man.
They're gonna
Good for
start
you.
coming
point-
for you though, AJ. When you
yeah,
start,
I had the number 83 most popular, most viewed short in America at one
Yeah,
point.
hey,
So-
yeah, AJ, like when you get to 100, don't forget about us little people, all right?
no way, guys. We'll all be up there. You know what I'm saying? Seriously, there's a whole new crop of guys coming up, man. You got me and Locke and Insulin Audits and all of us coming up. You know what I'm saying? And-
Audits,
and
man.
all
Audits
the
is
other-
awesome.
Yeah, all
And
the
Devil's
other,
Advocate's
Check out
doing good, too.
Insulin Audit, dude. If you guys haven't, check out Insulin Audits. He makes awesome content. He is a straight up good dude.
Insulin Audits. That's
yeah. He's
Oh yeah,
hilarious.
no, he's the gorilla. Check him. No, seriously, check him
Yeah.
out. Give him a subscribe. He makes awesome stuff.
Yeah.
Okay,
So,
interesting.
No,
And-
Neon X Runner is talking trash about AJ. That was hilarious.
yeah, right. I'm not gonna be one of these streamers that ends up moving one of these boom kikis into the house, and then she freaking burns his computer and pours water on his Xbox. You know what I'm saying? So, but all right, guys. Appreciate you guys.
That's it,
Take it easy.
Later,
Hey,
man.
brother.
All hail.